bitches. You can ask God, cause that's my witness. You just don't have a clue who to be. Look in your eyes, I see the envy. I don't check for these other bitches. You can ask God, cause that's my witness. Why you trying to lie for them? Pretending who you are, but baby, why even pretend? You're trying way too hard. Ego is not your friend. I only speak the truth, no, I'm not trying to offend. Why you trying to lie for them? You keep on taking from me, but where's my 10%? You keep on taking from me, I wonder where you went. You keep on taking from me, but where's my 10%? You keep on taking from me. I'm a psycho. Not no money, tell me, don't act like you didn't know. You've been watered down, baby, I gotta keep it pure. Where's my residuals? You keep on taking from me, but where's my 10%? You keep on taking from me, I wonder where you went. You keep on taking from me, but where's my 10%? You keep on taking from me. Why you trying to lie for them? Pretending.
It's someone come and throw my heart, I think it's frozen. How you bring a knife to a gunfight? They gon' always do it twice when it's done right. I remember riding around till the sunlight come up. I ain't tryna argue, so I hung up. D-boy fresh with it on me, know how I pop out. That bullshit is not important, what I'ma lie about. Don't play with baby, I give you something to cry about. That's a dime, that's for you and for your friends to fly out. Every time we outside, that shit be going up. I got women tryna get at me like you been growing up. Really, I know you see what's happening, I'm steady blowing up. I know niggas want me to fall, but I'm steady going uphill. Started from the bottom, how the fuck I'm up here? If you really came from nothing, then you know how that feel. Ain't no extras on the steppers, that's the way that I live. Put some extras on the blisters, yeah, that's what I did. Hard, cold, frozen. Got my mindset on with however this shit go. Still kinda nervous, hoping nobody would notice it. At the point I'm at, you slow me down, you fucking on my focus, bro. I'm really on some motion. Ain't been on the scene that much, I'm someone getting loaded. Ain't talking about weed that I smoke or the lean I pulled it. I'm talking about this money I'm saving up, I've been in the tuck. Fucking with me winning the lottery, hey, who feeling lucky? Know some real ones ready to slide with me if I press the button. People who done really been down for me, they don't ask for nothing. Keeping it 1 million, I'm too real to say that I'm 100. You are not the one cause you got money, real shit. I don't know what they told you, but you got me fucked up. You see how we walked in, you can't see we run stuff. I gotta think out the box, I hate being bunched up. Glad that I've been through a lot, it made me a monster. I done seen this shit get grimy, I can't have no conscience. See I'm tryna clone me and all, but it's only one to me. If I came in this world alone, why I get lonely? If someone come unthaw my heart, I think it's frozen. I don't feel a lot of this shit, I can't even hold you. Catch me in the Hamptons with Mike Rubin or Hov them, or catch me in the hood with a Lamborghini with the doors up. I can't even lie, it broke my heart, I heard you told something. Gotta keep my fire under my jacket, it's a cold world. She with me when he go out to practice, it's a cold girl. She a goblin, she don't ever stop and make it toes, girl. Baby, I'm sorry for putting our business out there. You too cool for a loser, you could be winning out here. You keep it wet, I'm gonna invest, support your swimming line. Don't worry about that, just do your best, I promise you'll be fine. You let that shit come out your mouth, now you can't press rewind, it's stuck there. 5 million cash, all blues, you get a rush, yeah. I don't need a nigga or a bitch, who the fuck cares? You the one that's really sour, I ain't even gonna go there. You was supposed to be here, but oh well. I don't know what they told you, but you got me fucked up. You see how we walked in, you can't see we run stuff. I gotta think out the box, I hate being bunched up. Glad that I've been through a lot, it made me a monster. I done seen this shit get grimy, I can't have no conscience. See I'm tryna clone me and all, but it's only one to me. If I came in this world alone, why I get lonely? If someone come unthaw my heart, I think it's frozen.
Yo. Yo. You're back already, bro? Green? Already? I thought you were coming back like October 4th or something. October, like, 1st of October. You came back hella early. Sheesh. This one goes out to Green.
Sliding with that mop stick, like a janitor. Catch one of you rap niggas, shoot you when your manager. Why that nigga ain't off yet? She ain't moving fast enough, fucking with that little raw bitch.
making keys flip like a locksmith. Got a curve, but she trippin'. That bitch toxic. When we catch the boys slippin', polish up the box.
Play with clack, go to flash and shit up like a camera. That phone ring, I'm bagging shit up, but I ain't trapping them. You been at they throat, little dog. I ain't mad at you. This ain't what you want, little dog. This shit bad.
Fresh out the coma, already grinning like he ain't having them.
Fresh out of prison, already winning. I ain't catching them.
Them fuck boys green. Dry it in hotel soap. Call me Latrell Spreewell. Game in the choke. When you broken trap, that ain't easy. That'll have it past. Mask up like Yeezy. Megan Fox came with them machine. Call me Mr. Nice Watch. More jewels than Icebox. Rest in peace to Michael K. I retired from serving. That's one thing for sure. Fresh out the box, already whipping. Tryna sell dope. Fresh out the mosque, already sipping. Hit on lost hope.
Sliding with that mop stick, like a janitor. Catch one of you rap nigga. Shoot you when your manager. Why that nigga ain't off yet? She ain't moving fast enough. Fucking with that little raw bitch. She an animal.
Round with 2 sticks, like a chopstick. Youngins making keys flip, like a locksmith. Got a curve and she trippin'. That bitch toxic. When we catch the boys slippin', polish up the box.
Play with clack, go to flash and shit up like a camera. That phone ring, I'm bagging shit up, but I ain't trapping.
That's crazy, bro. Nice name. This guy's name is Fuck You Donvo. Yo. What was your original account? What account did you get banned on? I can just unban that account, you know. You don't gotta make a new account here. We can talk here. We can discuss some things a little bit, you know. We can discuss like what was your original account that we banned that you had to change to Fuck You Donvo. Like what was it, man? What was it? Janet though. What up, man? What up, guys? Charts are looking clean. Looking clean today. Looking clean. Looking like a clean NY session. I'm glad we didn't push too much during the London opening. I'm glad because I was only up until pre-London. That was it. I was up for pre-London until like 2 a.m. I hopped off around like 2:30ish to go to bed. But I'm glad we didn't, because I was afraid we are gonna push last night. Well, I wasn't afraid like as in like FOMO afraid. I wasn't afraid as in like I was expecting pressure drive last night with the fact that you had tons of clean traffic. But unfortunately, price didn't drive, so that leaves us a lot of room today for the NY session, right? The NY session that we trade every day. So yeah, here we are, chat. Today is Thursday, September 29, 2022. All right, today is also unemployment claims at 8:30. So today you finally have news at 8:30. Something obvious, finally something in a way. You know, I think for the past couple days we've been relaxing. There hasn't been any news at 8:30, but today you have unemployment claims and final GDP, and then you have the CAD dollar GDP as well. But we're not too worried about that. And then tomorrow I think is when you have a red folder, right? Tomorrow is when you have that core PC price index at 8:30. So today's it's an alright day. It's tradable 8:30, doable because it's just unemployment claims. So hey, let's get to the analysis. But before I get into the analysis, let's just start the Zoom call. Starting right at 6:30. You see, I'm on time. I'm always on time. I used to come a little late, but now we come at 9:15 every day. Eventually we'll come at 6 a.m. one day. The thing about coming at 6 is that New York has those set, like New York has its his moments, right? Some days New York may move pre-New York. Some days it may wait until New York opening. So right now, I think we're in a cycle of moving at like 6:30 like pre-New York. We're in that cycle at the moment, but that's gonna change eventually in a couple of days, in a couple of weeks. But that's eventually gonna change. We're moving during pre-New York for the past, like, I think 2 weeks now. Eventually it's just a move after NY. Like I think before this cycle, the cycle was moving after NY. You guys remember that when we would move like at 9-10 a.m. But now we're starting to move like pre-New York, which is good. The earlier the better. The earlier it is, the earlier we can finish off our day, right? So yeah. All right, let me just zoom on. Like, I mean, the goal is every day to finish off your day before like 8:30. That'd be great. But the rest of the day is just us vibing, kind of, right? All right.
All right. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I got Kevin hyped. I like this. I like his energy. I mess with that energy. I like that. Sometimes you need that energy. 6:30 in the morning, bro. Not a lot of people got that energy every day. Not a lot of people got that energy every day. But all right, let's go and do this analysis, chat. I'm gonna give you guys a live action. So this is my tool, right? This is my favorite toolbox. This is a live action of how fast I draw. So you guys are gonna see it today. And usually I put it on this screen, but today I'm gonna put it on this screen, all right? So you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see how quick it is today. All right. So let's take a look at the you guys need a keyboard cam as well, like a mouse cam, keyboard cam, to see how fast do my analysis today. You know, maybe today we'll do a little analysis with the mouse cam and the hand cam today. You know, show you guys how fast I do this. It's like a game. How did I do this? This is a flex, bro. All right, chat. So today you are going to have let's start off with gold first. So the weekly for gold here, as you can see, is overall pretty bearish. Now the thing about gold is that you already kind of came down. You came down, you tapped the support to the left hand side already, tapping into these levels right at 1620. That's where price kind of rejected off of, you can say. But now you have a resistance here at like the 1680 mark, right? So this is basically just the range that we are in. Basically we're in a range from here to like here, right? This is what we're in right now. Now the tough part about being in this range is that if you stay in this range, meaning that if price this weekly candle, right, you have a 1 day left in the weekly candle, if you decide to close bullish back into the range next week or in the next couple weeks, could be pretty boring due to the fact that you're just gonna be in a range, right? You want to obviously break out, you want to break out and then continue, but if you can't break out and continue, then you're gonna spend some time in the range. Unfortunately, that's just how the market works, right? But we can't control what's gonna happen here. We can't control if we're gonna break out. We can't control if we're not gonna break out, right? Price will move how it wants to move. You just gotta adapt to it. So what's next is if you do close bullish on a weekly candle. So if you do close bullish like this on a weekly, then okay, well, that indicates that support has been formed, and then you can say, okay, well done. Looking left, this is the level that price rejected off of, really. And if we're closing bullish at the support, there's a higher chance next week you can look to pop up to retest the highs and fill that wick to the left hand side. happen like the 1680 mark next week. So that's what I'm looking forward to next week. Now the problem is if you start to just close bullish on resistance next week, that'll be a problem, because then we'll just be stuck in this range for real, right? But if next week can pop up and close above, then great, you can take buys going up the week after. But the next couple of weeks will be very choppy. I hope you guys had fun the last couple of days, because now it's gonna, what's happening right here basically is happening right here to the left hand side, right? Things are gonna get a bit slower, because this is the same thing that happened. Price was trending. Is it gonna close below? We don't know. What did it do? Close respecting. Okay, so what's gonna happen once you close respecting? It's gonna range. What happened after? Close respecting, came up, created support, next time it came up, kept going up, found a resistance, finally closed bearish resistance. What's gonna happen today? Well, or what's gonna happen the week after? Okay, now we start coming down again, right? So you guys remember this? This is like June, right? This is like July, June-ish levels. So July started to go back up, boom, 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 and then boom. Next thing you know, it started to come down again, and you started to range, or you started to retest the lows. And once you retest the lows, you broke below, and then we're in the same cycle we're in this time around. We're in this cycle basically right now. This cycle and this cycle, same exact structure, right? Just support formed, resistance formed, range formed, continuation of trend. Support formed, resistance formed, range formed, continuation of trend, right? Same thing here. Support formed, resistance formed, range formed, continuation of trend. Or break a structure to go back up. That can happen as well. So I'll be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that's my weekly. The daily for me is today. The most important time frame we'll be looking at today is, you can say it's bullish today, because you did close bullish yesterday, right? You have a strong bullish closure yesterday, which indicates that, okay, there's a high chance that what price could do here is, with the fact that the only thing I don't like about the daily candle today is that it closed bullish, but it closed bullish respecting this resistance to the left. 660 is still being respected here. It never broke the high. It never broke above there, right? So yes, it did close bullish. Yes, it can definitely still drive up. Yes, it has that minor traffic to the left hand side, which taps like 1680 today, 1670. However, this is a pretty strong resistance. And why didn't we close above? Interesting, right? What I do know is that you have no top wick. So I mean, with the flip, you have the momentum on the flip to drive up for sure, towards the resistance, but it didn't close above that range to the left. But let's see what happens. It comes down to a small time frame, of course, right? But technically we're at bullish today, so that's in the back of my mind. I am looking for buys today technically, and if I'm looking for buys today, where can I get buys at? Right, here's the thing, I'm looking for buys today. However, I am interested in range 2 breakout sells as well, because I was taking sells during Asian, I was taking sells during London, because you had a range 2 already, right? So we are still open for range 2 sells. So what I'm gonna do here is mark up my charts on the third minute time frame and go off of that. All right, so you have right now, you can say you have a support to the left hand side right around here at this level, because this is your most recent support. That's where price kind of rejected off of, right? And then you can say you have a resistance to the left over here. So what's this? This is just a range form now, right? This is literally just a range form. So if you could close bearish here back into the range, this could be a range 1 breakout, because then we'll do something like this, and then you can look to come down to retest the lows, and then that's the stall I'm looking to take, right? This candle right here, this is a sell I'm looking to take once if you close back into the range like this, right? That's what we're looking for in terms of sells, because this is already a range 2, right? This is a range 1 up here, range 1, like you guys can say here, range 1, and this is range 2. Like this is already a range 2 breakout. This is just a range 2 onion play, right? So we should continue the current trend to continue down. 1, 2, yeah, this is range 3. Yeah, this is range 2. Or if you're anticipating the daily candle flip bullish, where could you take buys at? Well, since technically we are bullish today, you don't really need to implement the range 1, range 2 thing for buys, because you're bullish either way. The daily candle still flip. However, in this case, with a small different structure and what we learned from this year, I'm going to apply the same range 1 and range 2 to this analysis here to the left. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be like, okay, well, if I'm looking for buys today, I'm going to look for buys above this resistance to the left hand side, like above this area here, because if you break above there, you're breaking structure 1, and 2, you should be good to continue up towards the top of the range, right? Which takes you up towards here. So that's what I'm looking forward to right now in price. That's what those are the areas I'm kind of looking at for buys. Will be more so above 16.54, not above 16.48. Even though the day is bullish today, I would rather take buys above 16.54 and leave that as a range too. Just because the small time frame structure is pretty bearish right now, right? So I need that whole structure to kind of switch switch to the bullish structure. So that's gonna be above 16.54. That's when my bullish structure starts. Because at any given point in this range, we can still reject. Any given point in this range, you can still reject. This can still be a range 1 on a small time frame. Again, this is where it gets confusing, because now you guys are like, what the fuck this guy talking about? Range 1, range 2 in a higher time frame, and there's range 1, range 2 in a smaller time frame. Yes. Right? So it gets a bit confusing, but this is something we implemented this year. But yeah, sells below 16.48, keep it simple, and then more sells below 16.42, and then obviously buys above 16.54, going up towards 16.61. So this is a no-no range though. Whatever happens in this range today is a no-no. Right? I'm not touching this range. This is a 60 pip range. I can care less what happens in it. I need a breakout. But yeah, that is gold. All right, so let's move on to GJ. Yo, tier 2, Andrew. Appreciate it, man.
She moved out of state and shit that went left. She seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone and started a business.
I should have a member. I should have a member count. Don't I have a member count? I swear I do have a member count. I think that's it right there. Members 43. Yo, chat, we can hit like 100 members, right? We can hit 100 members. We can definitely hit 100 members one day. 100 subs, basically. Definitely. All right. That is right there, chat. That is gold. All right. Now, let's move on to GJ, because this is where things get interesting. GJ for the weekly, as you can see, has a huge rejection. Huge rejection. Some say liquidity grab, some say order block, some say no bottom wick. I'm gonna say no bottom wick, right? Just because that's what I know. That's what I've been known for the past couple of years, right? That's what we've been doing. So I'm gonna go off of that. With the fact that you did close below the range last week, which did introduce you to sells this week, with the fact that you're closing back into the range, which price should come down and fill the range. That's what kind of happened. Boom, boom. Target got tapped and then rejected a support to the left hand side. On top of that, you had no bottom wick. So just because you close no bottom wick doesn't mean you can't drive down. You can definitely still drive down. However, can you continue to stay down? That's the no bottom wick. That's when the no bottom wick comes to effect, right? The probability of us staying down this week was a lot lower with the fact that you had no bottom wick, and that's why you see price flipping here, bullish again, right? Because it's found that support to our left. So no range to drive down. If I'm looking for positions today, actually no, sorry, before I go into that, if I'm looking at the weekly definitely still drive. It comes down to the daily time frame. You have 1 day left. If you do close bullish this week off the weekly, especially above here, if you decide to close above the 158 zones this week, there's a very high chance the weekly candle will likely do something like this. Very high chance, right? Because it'll just pop back into the range. So if you close above next week, it's gonna be a great week next week, man. Great week going up. But if you don't close above and you close reject and resistance, then we're kind of just in this box again, right? And back in that zone we go. But that's GJ on the weekly. Now, if you go down to a smaller time frame, the daily here, it's gonna tell you a lot today too. The daily is pretty interesting as well, because you have a huge rejection to the downside. On top of that, yes, this candle, you also close back into the range. If you look left there, you have a resistance to the left right around here, right? Right around here, chat. Like 156 on a dot, right? Rejection here, or in this area, you can say. But with us closing back into the range there's a very high chance this week, or today's candle, not this week, today's candle could likely pop up and fill the top of the range here, because then that takes you up towards here. So this is your support to the left here, right? If this is your support that you have here on price, this right here, then this is your resistance here. You have this range going up for roughly 130 pips today, right? Because you're breaking back into the range. So since you're breaking back into this range here, it's a very high chance that today's price could likely pop up to fill the range, tap like 158,500. Now, those buys would be interesting, wouldn't they? Pretty bullish today. That's my first target, 158,500, 158,200. If I'm looking for buys today, though, I will probably look for buys. The thing about this is that I want to see this 1 hour candle here close up in 12 minutes here. I want to see it close respecting this support to the left, because if it can close respecting the support to the left, you guys know the drill at 8 a.m. right? The seller replay. You can see the seller replay going up. The break of the highs going up to fill the top of the range takes you up towards where? 158, 172. What's 158, 172? Going off the daily again. That's the daily resistance. So that matches perfectly with the 1 hour time frame in this case. So if we close bullish like this or bearish like this, respecting support, next candle opens up, breaks the highs, perfect seller play going up. This will be our next 1 hour candle. Because look left, what's gonna do is it's gonna mirror this traffic to the left hand side. It's gonna mirror all of this entire move. Like that's what price basically mirrored. So if it can continue to push bullish, it'll mirror the whole move, the range to the left, right? And it'll tap that resistance. So that's what I'm looking at for these buys on GJ here. But we gotta see if we close above here. So we have 11 minutes left. That's a shit ton of time. You can close above, you can close below. You could even tap target within the next 10 minutes though, right? So, but let's see what I do here. You have 11 minutes left. A lot of time. Yeah, but that's a shit ton of time. So be patient and you'll get paid as long as you wait today. As long as you wait, you will get paid. You get paid to wait. If that makes sense. All right. We're gonna vibe out today. Just relax. I think it's been a pretty solid week so far, aside from Monday. I think this week has been pretty decent. Heartful Pain, thanks for that $10. Yo, chat. If I get one person here asking me for an analysis after though, oof. That was a 20-minute analysis. That was a 20-minute analysis on GJ and Gold. If someone comes in here later and says, yo, Don, what's your bias for a day? You guys better be ready to declare war, chat. Yes, be ready to prepare for war, man. You started, Don? Please do it. All right, sure, I got you. I got you. Don't worry. US30 here. So you guys want the hand cam here or not? Popeyes? What you doing here thinking about Popeyes at like 6:50 in the morning, bro? Like, doesn't your stomach hurt thinking about that shit? Popeyes, bro. Think about the oil they use for that. Doesn't your stomach hurt? Bro, they use 1 week oil, man. 1 week old oil. Popeyes. Damn, now I want some Popeyes, not gonna lie. Fuck the hand cam. Nah. Y'all gonna see my hand cam. Alright, so US30 here. Today we're looking at US30 here, and it shows that the weekly is pretty bearish. As you can see, the issue with the weekly is that you did close below the range to the left. However, you are rejecting the support to the left, this range, because what do you have to the left? You just have a support to the left, right? You can't do anything about that support. You just happen to not have a lot of range this week, but you did have range to go down. But this is where price kind of rejected. This is where price will probably hover at until it closes below next week. So let's see. You have 1 day left. You have one red news for left, one orange for left. So anything can happen tomorrow. Anything can happen tomorrow. Or today. The daily today, however, is, you can say, bullish. It looks pretty similar to GJ, I'm guessing, because they obviously move pretty similar with the yen and the dollar. However, you did close bullish today, so technically we are bullish today. Well, what I would expect today is that if this is your support to left formed on US30, there's a high chance price can pop up to the top of the range, which takes you up to the left. I think takes you up towards here, right? Yeah, towards here to the left. So that's where I'm looking at next. Once you flip bullish on a daily, that's the target I'm looking at next. Just gonna be like 30,000 basically. That's it. Nothing too crazy, because that's what you have to the left. You can't avoid that resistance to the left, right? But that's what I'm looking at. This is what we're kind of expecting today off the US30. So if I'm looking for buys on US30, I would preferably want buys above. So right now on a smaller time frame, this is your support to the left form. This is the range that you're currently in. That's your support. This right here to the left is your resistance. This is the range that you are in. And if I'm looking for buys, I would prefer buys above this range to the left. Above here probably. Buys above 29,525 wouldn't be too bad. Above there, going up towards like 29,700. Those are buys I would want, right? Then obviously above here, you have more buys above this range to the left. And that should take you up towards the daily target, which is what, 30,000, right? So going on a daily target of 30,000, going to small time frame, that matches perfectly. So anything above 29,761 will take you up towards daily target. But if I'm looking for buys today off US30, I'll probably wait for a bullish closure above here like so. Something like this would be ideal. And then once you close above, I'll take buys going up to fill the top of the range like this. All right. I'll wait for a closure, preferably a 30 closure. But the 1 hour isn't too bad as well. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move my line up to here actually. This makes a lot more sense off the 1 hour candle. Yeah, probably a 1 hour closure above, to be honest though. 29,551 above there going up wouldn't be too bad. All right. All right, GJ, you have about 5 minutes here. What are you gonna do, brother? I feel like for the past like 2 weeks, I've had a trade every day at 7 a.m. for some reason. Bro, what kind of, this is not even true.
Canada, all right. Now one more time. Let's move to Canada. Let's move to Canada.
What the fuck?
Canada today. Let's move
What did I say?
to Canada. Let's
Yo,
move to Canada.
this guy poured out maple syrup.
Canada, all right. Now one more time. Let's move to Canada. Let's move to Canada.
I did not expect the skate to come in.
Let's move to Canada today. Let's move to Canada. Let's move to Canada.
Bro, those are like the hockey players, bro. Oh, the clean cut. The man went. Bro, you gotta just start vibes every day. I've been trying to be more consistent with it. Eventually you'll get sick of US30 because we might replace it with GJ. When are you gonna get an extra XAUUSD tattoo? Once we catch 4,000 pips. So we're almost there. We're at 3,300. 4,000 pips. XAUUSD on my ass. My left ass cheek. No, I'm kidding. No, really. Yeah, looks like y'all ain't gonna get 4,000 pips this year then. Sheesh. 50K special XAUUSD. It's too late. Yo, y'all ain't gonna get. Don't subscribe. Do not sub. Do not sub to the channel. Right. What is this? Could this be a 4-hour? Yeah, range one though. No, it's not. I know. Two minutes, man. 2 minutes is a lot of time. A lot of time. GBPJPY 30? No, I don't trade GBPJPY 30. But you can definitely trade GBPJPY 30. I remember GBPJPY 30 days though. I remember those days. How many spectators do we have? 730? Yo, 730 viewers? Come on, chat. Yo, chat. We can definitely hit like 400 likes, right, chat? You know? We can definitely hit 400 likes today, right, chat? I appreciate you guys being here, by the way. I didn't even know you guys we had 700 viewers. I was not looking at my viewers. Sometimes, you know, it's just best if you don't look at the viewer count. You just go on for day, do your analysis and everything, and you just don't look at the viewer count and just think freely, you know? Think freely. Real quick, the difference between a sell limit and a sell stop. Well, this will be for instance, sell limit will be like, okay, let's say price is like this is where price is right now, right? Let's say you want to have a sell limit here. Boom. Put a line there for sell limit. The moment price comes down, taps that line, you'll be activated, because what you're expecting price to do is something like this. With our trading strategy, I don't really use this because we don't go off of limits. We go off of just buy or sell stops, which is going to be a buy stop. In this case, is going to be, let's say you have a line here. Boom. Once price taps that line, we're in buys. That's what it means, right? This case, this is a buy limit. Sorry, this wasn't a sell limit. This is a buy limit because you're expecting price to drive up. So you place a buy limit here. Price taps that line, rejects. Boom, you're expecting it to drive up. You're expecting the reversal basically at that price level. Whereas buy stop is going to just be once price breaks above that line, you're expecting price to continue to drive up. That's what works best for our strategy though, the buy stop, sell stops. Or if you're trading using, you know, that works as well. Trade Asian today? Yeah, I got Asian. We got it on I caught this on Asian. I got a little bit of a late entry for Asian. I think it was this right here. This is Asian. That was Asian. Yeah, this is yesterday's New York. This is yesterday's London. No, this is yesterday's New York and then New York, right? Or yesterday's Asian New York, I forgot. But this is yesterday, and this is Asian, and then this is London. So yeah, let's pass a couple days. All right, how did GJ close? And it closed below. Great. So you close below the resistance here. So if I'm looking for buys today, what would be the best level to look for buys at? Probably above here. So let's go ahead and move our resistance to from here to the most recent resistance, because if you're looking for buys, you want to break above the resistance. Therefore, in that case, it's going to be above 157,272. Above here though, the range isn't bad. It's still a 94-foot range, chat, you know, so it's nothing. It's fine. You guys are gonna be fine, okay? However, there's no sells here for me as well, because there won't be sells to me on GJ today until you probably break below this support to the left, because I don't like the range we're in right now. I don't want to be in this range. I really want to break out. I believe below 155,642, you'll have clean traffic going down towards the next range, which is 154,737 or 739. All right, so that's what we're looking at next. Price. I'm gonna need a closure below it first. Trades taken. Delete. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta delete that for sure. Forgot about that. Did I update the record? 107.33. I did, right? For sure. Yeah, I did. Cool. Hey, September ain't that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. You know, like I'm pretty sure with all the half closures and everything, you'll be up a good. We get a good 4 or 5% this month, or no, maybe because a lot of these are full closures. A lot of these are full closures. Like this, these last 4 trades here were all like full closures. Maybe not this one. This one wasn't a full closure. This was a half closure, but these were all full closures, right? On full lots too. The slots are very small on all of them. So I think this month you'll be up a good like 2-4% for sure. Black Knight, what's going on? The hang time is bad. Well, I only want to do it for analysis. We don't really need it here, to be honest with you. We don't really need it. Yeah, everyone should be up this month. I'm pretty sure. It should be good. Decent amount. It wasn't a bad month. The last 2 definitely picked up for sure. Man, I can't wait for next year when you have percentages for the whole year. This would be great. It's not show like your percentage for the whole year. It's gonna show like you're up like whatever percent with all the half closures and everything. It'd be amazing. Yes, Angel. Sell stop is once that line continues down. Yeah, when you're anticipating price to drop down. So let's say you want to take sells here. Once you break below these ranges, okay, put a sell stop here. Price taps that line, boom, you're in. You're in a position. You get activated in a pending order. That's what it is. Break down the trade you got this morning. Go sells. Where was the go sells? It was right here at around 2 a.m. This was a gold sell. This was the position from here to here. That was it. RTP, where stop loss was the current high. I think it was around like 16, 17 pips. I think I could be wrong. I forgot what the current high was at the moment, but I'm pretty sure the current high was like around yeah, it was around 19 pips. So we closed full around like I think 12 or close half at 12. And then the trade we had in London, or the trade we had before that, was over here. There was a break of these lows to the left. Current highs, and then boom. TP come down for 25 pips. But we closed full at like I think around 15, 14. It was a 1-to-1. And then Asian trade was sells off the 15-minute seller replay, which was over here to the left. This is a sell during Asian. This one right here, the breakout lows. So we took all 3 and we called it all out too in the same channel. Yeah, current highs TP down here, I think it was, but I closed full on this trade over that, I think around like a 12, 11 pips. So that was my trades. I just basically closed full everywhere last night. Yeah, the Asian seller was playing. The Asian seller was playing. It was before hopping the Wix stream though. It was a bit before that. Chat, this is a range 1 breakup, by the way, guys. Gold here, you see gold here, right? You see how it's a closure above here? This is a range 1. So at any given moment, you can break back into the range. So what I'll do here is you could have a 1-hour seller replay, which could play out, but it's just your stop's kind of big for that. If the bottom wick was a little higher, maybe like 16.47, 16.48, we'll have a sell stop. But for the seller replay, but at this point, I'd rather wait for a closure. So if the 30-minute candle or the 15-minute candle decides to close back into this range here, right, like so, Let me draw it out. Let me draw exactly how I want it, because that's what I'm gonna wait for. But if you close like bearish like this, exactly like this, back into the range below the support to the left hand side, this yellow line here, I will take a sell on the next candle. But to determine the sells first, we're gonna need to close below first to indicate that we're breaking below the range, and then we'll get continuation of price to the downside to fill the range. And after filling the range, you can look to continue to drive down with the bearish trend today. All right. Or the small time frame structure, because if you don't close respecting the support today, what's going to happen here is you can say, okay, the daily time frame is bullish though, it can still flip to drive up. So if you don't close below and you close respecting, what could happen is you can do the opposite. You can get a range 2 breakout here, because this would be your range 1 and this would be your range 2. You get a bullish candle closure above these ranges to the left, or breaking above these highs, you can take buys going up, because that'll be the range 2 being created off of this bearish candle. Right, so it comes down to this candle right here, this specific candle right here, this 1 hour /30 candle, because it's very key how price reacts at the support. It could break below to continue down, or it could respect and just go the opposite way and break structure. Right, because right now the structure is bearish. It's a small time structure is bearish. This is a structure right now. You have a higher high, you have a lower low, right? Higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low. Okay, boom. What happened here? Price broke the structure, but can I continue to follow its structure, or will this just be a fake out range 1 to go back down to retest the lows? That's what we're trying to figure out. So yeah, 21 minutes left. Maybe the 15 wouldn't be too bad, but the 15 closure, I'm gonna need to close a bit steeper, maybe below like 16.47 Yeah, sells below here would not be a bad idea at all, man. Fake out, because typically what would happen after a fake out is that you'll fill the range and then you continue down. You fill the range coming down to 16.42, and then you'll fill the next range coming down towards like 16.36, right? You have all those ranges to drive down. This range is 50 pips, and the continuation of the range is like around 70 pips. Did this link's not working? I don't know what it is. Hold on. What's wrong with Discord link, bro? Yo, can any of the mods change it by any chance? Mods, can you guys go on Nightbot, go on the automatic command for Discord, and then change that Discord to like the current link? Just copy the current link and paste that, because I don't know why it keeps doing this. Okay. Yeah, 1 hour start play wouldn't be too bad, man. If only you close a bit higher, or you had a bottom like a little higher. Because as you're breaking that low, typically what I'll see what happened off the fake out is, yeah, you'll continue down after breaking those lows with the volume. Changes to never. But usually we'll have it. The reason why it's like so chopped right now is because you only have 13 boosts. So our username, our link just be called Stay Devious. Now, like, since you have 13 boosts, it goes back down to like the normal link, which is whatever it shows. Soft. Cool off. Yeah, we'll fix it. Hopefully, should be good now. Yo, Circle just fixed it. It should be good now. Let me try. Go to the site. Yeah, it works fine now. Yeah, so it should work now. Yo, Circle, try to change the automatic one too. Go down to the what's it called? The bottom one. The it says automatic or something, I think. This is the commands that come. The timer ones. Timer commands. You trade prop firm? No, I do not. I do not. All right, there's your 15 boosts. It's boosted twice. Oh sheesh. Oh shit. Thank you for the 15 boost. Yo, appreciate it, man. Are you rich or something? I know GG move. I know Go move pretty nice today, but you didn't have to, man. You didn't have to. But thank you. Back to 15 we go. All right, now how do I change the link? Custom server link. Nice. Stay devious. Yo, Circle, you're gonna have to change it again to stay devious. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you, guys. Change it to stay devious. I'll change it. Streamer mode. All right, so you see how you see how price reacted here, chat. You see how we just like kind of rejected the support to the left. You didn't like close below yet. So what this could mean is you may not get the fake out. Because if you're rejecting here and you're not breaking out lows, you're not like, I mean, obviously you don't know if you're gonna close below. We can definitely still close in about 15 minutes here. But if you're starting to reject there and you didn't break through, this next 15 or this 15 could close bearish respecting. Next 15 can break the highs and that'll be a starter play going up. But I don't think this is enough for me to take buys it though. For buys, I'm gonna need a range 2, which is gonna be this closure here. On top of that, probably just gonna be a closure about 16.54. Unless you close bearish. If you close bearish, then that's a range 2. But if you don't close bearish, that's not a range 2 for me yet. Therefore, buys are just going to be above 16.54 for me, right? Because this can just be a bottom wick now. The 1 hour didn't break the lows, 30 minute didn't break the lows, right? This can just be a bottom wick for price to drive up. But it's not enough for me to take buys, I'll tell you that. If it's enough for you, then take them. I know you guys are tempted right now to take them. It's not a bad position. Price action states that it should continue to drive up. Did you fake out? It could be, yeah. Could be. Let's see. This 15's gonna close up in here. Yeah, it's gonna close bullish here. This next 15 likely could potentially pop up. But with the 1 hour being bearish, I'll preferably wait for the 1 hour break of the highs. What's this to the left here? Because you close respecting the support to the left on GJ here. This support to the left. This mini range right here. $. Gold's trash. Yo, appreciate the 5. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the 1 hour break of the highs on GG here, chat. I have to. Because I need to see that break structure. The reason why I point this over here to the support to the left is I'm trying to see if this is this could potentially be a seller reply. Because if this is an invalid range here and you respected the support to the left, you break the highs, this can be a 1 hour starter play going up still. It's still valid. Which one's lying though? What are GJ? Are those lines up to bank zones? No, I don't trade bank zones. I trade price action. The way I see it really, man, and this may not make sense to a lot of you guys, but if we've been trading for this long, for these many years, doing the same thing every day on the streams, right? Like marking up the zones the same way, taking the same trades every day, and having this like success with the trades on stream versus trades like off stream, then like wouldn't it like so you see how a lot of traders when they trade with the banks, they're like, oh, I need to find a strategy that works best with the banks. But if you've been trading the same way, like aren't you trading with the way the banks move already? Does that make sense? Now you might not get in at official bank levels. However, if you're consistently seeing the same moves play out day in and day out, aren't you technically trading with the banks? Like, why do you have to like trade with the banks when what you've been doing has been working for yourself, but it's just a different perspective, but it's in the same movement as the banks because you've been taking the same positions? That's why I see it. That's how I see it. It's just a different perspective, right? It's just there's like 1,000 ways to trade in the markets. You're not right, you're not wrong. You're never right, you're never wrong. You're just going off your own perspective, right? There's 1,000 ways to read the markets, man. 1,000 ways. Everyone has a different way of viewing the markets. You can't tell someone their strategy is wrong or their strategy is right, because this is what these guys do. Yeah, you have 1,000 ways to blow your account. Don't worry. How do you want to blow it? Yeah, you gotta do what works for you. That's why I say though, like you have to trust your own analysis, man, your own strategy, because you can't let someone come into the chat and change your whole perspective on trading when you've been trading the way you've been trading for a while, or you've been doing what you do for a reason, right? You've been through all these strategies already. You've been through all these mentors, and you're trying to make a strategy for yourself on your own, and someone comes in and says, nah, what you're doing is wrong, bro. This is how things should be done. Bro, you're gonna be running circles for the rest of your life, because do you know how many guys are like that come to the chat to say your strategy is always wrong, or it's off, you should be doing this instead? You're gonna be running in circles. You're never gonna find what works for you. You're always gonna chase a strategy, because there's infinity ways to trade out there. No one out there has the same exact strategy. No one. You might have a similar strategy, right? But not everyone has the same exact strategy. There's different rules, there's different nuances that apply to your strategy that makes you different from the other person. So if you're constantly trying to find or do what someone else is doing, you're gonna constantly be chasing a strategy that you'll never find. So that's why you gotta just listen to yourself and go off of your own stats, right? And that's why we have a spreadsheet here to go off of our own stats. Like, we know what plays out, we know what doesn't play out, and every year we look for things to improve on, right? That's how I see it. That made young boy FOREX. You know what's funny about that, Dr. Dollar, man? I got a video. Bro, something is not true though, chat.
I got pounds in this bitch. I got hoes running in and on the slime in it. I go by young boy and I zip you up from talking shit. These niggas bitches and I know that they ain't broke this shit. Can't come how I'm coming. I was a youngin' when they tried this shit. I been knocking niggas off. They never knew it was gonna come to this bitch. I been on some rider shit. I leave them dead. Got the whole city mad.
Bro, tell me this is not 9% of SMC traders. I swear that's how, like, the way they talk to us, I feel like that's the energy they give off, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Not gonna lie. Now, I'm not saying that shit doesn't work. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say that they're always trying to defend themselves for some reason. That's just how I see them. I have stick with 2-3 trades for the past 2 weeks straight, and I have to say it has been working out great. Many times I've tempted, but I know I have to be disciplined. Yeah, I think starting off, when you're starting off and you're trying to build your discipline, that's a great way to start off. Just stick to a limited amount of trades. After some time, you don't have to do that anymore. Like after some time, once you get consistent, once you get profitable, some days you can take 8 trades, some days you can take 0 trades. Like that happens to me all the time. Some days, like yesterday I took like 1 trade. Today I'm off to 2 trades already. So it just really depends on the day. But at the beginning, at the first stage, that's what you want to do, because you want to build that discipline. Because you don't have that skill yet, right? That discipline skill. You're just all over the place. You're just like, oh, I want to take this trade, I want to take that trade. But once you figure out, like, once you realize that you should be taking quality trades, not quantity trades, trading will get a lot easier for you, man. But that's what you gotta figure out first. And that comes with a plan. That comes with a solid plan to figure out what quantity is versus quality trades. How to teach us how to create a detailed spreadsheet like yours, or how to edit yours so we can include. Yeah, so go on controlfx.com and then go on free journal. Once you log in, or once you sign up, you have a link. Let me just sign in real quick. It's a free sign up. Like, this is your email and that's it. But once you sign up to that chat, you'll have access to the free journals. So matter of fact, you know what? I'm too lazy to do this. I don't know my password, to be honest, to my own website. But I'm gonna go on my story because I posted my story. So once you sign up, you'll have access to this right here. These 2 spreadsheets for free. It's just click on the link, paste it to the link, and you can download, do whatever, make a copy. The instructions are there. Or actually, there's an easier way. The easier way would just be to do exclamation point journal in the chat, or exclamation point sample size in the chat, and the link should pop up to the Google Doc. During 3 months, getting that slow. Honestly, 3 months, and you're at a level where you're taking 2 trades a day. That's pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I was 2-3 months trading, I was I think at one point staring at the charts from like 8 a.m. to like 9 p.m. for 12 hours a day off the 1 minute chart. That was definitely me. So yeah, you're off on a good start, man. Just keep it up. Trust me, just keep it up. Keep it up and don't feel discouraged. Or don't feel like you're not learning, you're not growing, because you're gonna hit some bumps on the road where you might feel like this isn't really working out right now. I have a bad week, bad day. And that's usually when traders like to change up their strategy, especially when they're still new. When they're still new to the industry, they haven't experienced a lot of strategies out yet. So they're still trying to test out certain strategies. And a lot of traders like to rotate strategies because, you know, whatever they're doing at the moment doesn't work, or it's not really working the way they would want it to work out. But all you need really is time. You need more time on a strategy, more practice, more sample sizing, and eventually you'll find it clicking a lot more often. To avoid auto spam ads, there's actually no spam ads, my guy. I haven't posted. If you guys been for those that haven't signed up with this email for the past 2 years, I've never posted anything in it, to be honest. Yeah, I don't spam ad. I don't spam ad. I don't tell people to buy the course. I don't tell people to buy the signals. Never have I ever said buy my signals, buy my course. Never. I just have it there. I just leave it there, you know? The free stream is all I promote. Any news today? Yeah, you have unemployment claims today, 8:30. Yellow, orange folder, nothing too major. And then you have final GDP as well. They're expecting bad numbers because less than forecast is good for currency, and they're expecting more than forecast, which is bad for currency. That's what they're expecting. Now numbers can come out however it wants to come out, but if numbers do come out like that, then yeah, we should get some bad numbers for a dollar. Yeah. What do you think Juju buys? I would if you break above the 1 hour highs and then close bullish on 30, which I don't think is gonna happen just yet because you have 27 seconds left, so it's kind of impossible now. But if that doesn't work out, if that doesn't happen, then I'll take buys once the 1 hour closes above, because the whole idea of me waiting for the 1 hour break the highs is so we can clear this candle out, because it's a bearish candle. At any given point, it can still reject to drive back down. So I want to see it break the highs to clear that bearish candle to continue to drive up or close above, because closing above here would obviously take us up, right? Because you never closed above here before in the past. So yeah, with that candle closing, I'll probably wait for the 1 hour close at this point. Gold though, however, has a pretty decent 30-minute starter play, because if the day buys technically today is bullish, right? And this is the start of a range too. If you get a nice bottom wick, I want to see personally, I want to see like us tap 16.5 or 16.48, 663. Once you tap that level, I'll have a buy stop off the break of the highs going up. But I'm going to need this candle to come down a little steeper, man. I'm going to need to come down a bit further for the 1 hour starter play or a 30-minute starter play. So let's see. You came up, create a top wick. Can you reject to create a bottom wick? That's what we're waiting for here. Yo, by the way, what was that position to yesterday? It was breakout, current high low, 30. Breakout, current high low, 30, 85. So breakout, current high low, 30. 91% win trade yesterday. Now I didn't even see that yesterday. Yeah, and then you have final GDP. Yeah. Chat, you driver, you driver. I can't do anything. Well, technically, yeah, you can't really do anything. I'll prefer a Steve Bonnewick, but if you drive, you drive. How big would a stops been? Stops would have been stops would have been 23 pips. Not bad. Yeah. I just wanted us to tap like 4.8 first, 4.9, tap the most recent support one more time, and then for the starter play to happen. But I guess technically that's the starter play. So at this point, I'm kind of forced to wait for the 1 hour candle, which is in about 27 minutes here. I'm not in any positions. Nothing. Who's in though? I know some of you guys are in. You guys are tempted or might feel FOMO here. If you feel FOMO, don't worry, man. It's not your position if you weren't planning to take it. And I wasn't planning to take this. So if it drives, you can't say you missed it, right? It's not your position. But if it was your position, then obviously you get in. Thoughts at break even. What? Boy, you came up 4 pips, 3 pips. unless you gone somewhere else. That's a different story. Yeah, if you gone somewhere else, that's a different story. Hello, Child Blue Air Markets. Headquarters in Mexico, Donvo. Sheesh, this is the headquarters? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I might gotta give him my deposit, bro. I might gotta give him my account because for all this commission they're making, and this is the sign they got. Man. They gotta get a new sign. This isn't even the proper logo. Those are bad blueberries. Not gonna lie, Badger, you sent me this full yesterday. I low-key want sushi now. Yeah, that tuna looking good. That's a yellowfin tuna, right? That's yellowfin? Can't really tell. Someone's like, instructions are unclear, down 60 pips. That's tough, brother. That's tough. That's tough. Isn't that like raw? Well, yeah. All sushi is raw, bruh. Who eats cooked sushi? You might as well go get yourself a fucking filet salmon or something, man. Sushi is raw. I don't know what kind of sushi you guys eat, man, but the sushi I eat is usually raw. It's raw fish. Listen, if you eat cooked sushi, then I don't know. That's just like rice and fish. It's just rice and fish. GG came down. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 23 minutes left. If you can close above like 157.272, we'll be in for positions at 8 AM for sure. Just gonna use current count stops probably because stop loss is looking a little wide there. I'm not gonna lie. Why it's going to sell? Go watch the analysis again. I did a 20-minute analysis today. on gold and GJ. I explain what levels I'm looking for buys at, what levels I'm looking for sells at, and I give you guys the direction I'm looking for the week, for the day. So if you go back to the beginning of the streams, you know where it says 640, I did analysis around like 631 today, 632. Just go back and watch it. So chat, this is the bond week that I kind of, you know, this is what we're expecting here. So this is the bond we wanted. Now it's obviously a little too late if you do come back up for buys, because you kind of, the range gets a little smaller and smaller. But at this point we're kind of forced to wait for the 1 hour candle. So 20 minutes left, right? 22 minutes left for the 1 hour closure. Very close. Fake sushi? No, I haven't yet. I know what it is though. Looks good. I've never heard of someone for the foods being dank. I know what dank is. Dank is first like, yeah, no, I can relate with you. Around. I know exactly what you're talking about. In Canada. Never heard someone says food's dank though. I can get the reference. Na. Yeah, I think I'm taking all sells the past 2 days on gold. Just maybe one buy we had, but majority has been all sells. Hey, you might get the fake out, Chad. You might get the fake out. 21 minutes left. Let's see. Shit ton of time. What's your process on backtesting? See, backtesting for me kind of changes over the years. It changes for me over the years. At first, when I first started backtesting price, I'm talking about like 2019 and stuff, right? I was more so backtesting like direction and price. Like, okay, what's the bias for a day? How can price go up? How can price go down? And then over time, you start to dig deeper into more detailed stuff, such as bottom wicks, top wicks, what that means backwards, what that indicates on different time frames, how this time frame means this on a different time frame, what that shows as a candle alone on a monthly, you know. So you start to do things like that, and at that point, I like to just forward test. I like to forward test price. Forward test pricing is just basically what I'm doing right now as we speak. Every day we forward test. For the rest of my life, I would forward test because you're learning every day. I believe that to be a successful trader in FX, you need to let go of your ego and focus on improving every day, because there's always room to improve, no matter how high your win rate is or how high or how much money you make, right? There's always room to improve. So this is us forward testing. At the end of every year, what we're gonna do with this is we're just gonna be taking out what's bad, adding what's good, right? Pretty straightforward. But yeah, that's what forward testing is for us. It's everything we do from now on and forward. So yeah, I don't really backtest no more. Like, I don't really sit down and go, okay, well, let me go on my replay mode here and see what price is gonna do for the next couple of candles, right? Because that's pretty it's like straightforward for us nowadays. Predicting trend and direction, we're like pretty much like 9% accurate. If you guys go on every stream, we're pretty accurate at that. It just comes down to just taking entries and getting in with valid stops. That's what we're trying to figure out, really. But yeah, that's how I see it. How'd you learn that? Reading candles? Yeah, you know, I don't know what I was on at the moment. Because the person who like introduced me to candles was Ted, right? Ted was who introduced me to candles. So I used to send him charts. Ted, I used to send him charts like this, just very like structure based, not really like candle based. And then he told me to zoom in. So he introduced me to that. He's like, okay, zoom in. And then he started marking up ranges off the small time frame or off of candles. I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. I never seen like this before. And then afterwards, I kind of figured out on my own how to read counts backwards, such as how does the 4 hour candle look off the 1 hour time frame, you know? So it goes back to just like back here, like back to when we used to do this. Like this is when I kind of figured that stuff out. Like you guys have seen majority of my journey pretty much from 2020 on the streams until now. Like I think we've been streaming for two plus years, right? You guys probably seen a lot change. A lot in our strategy has changed and evolved. But if I could fucking find it real quick. This goes way back. This goes back to like 2020. So back to the cringy TikTok days. Like, what was I thinking, bro? Anyways, yeah. So going back to like maybe around these times here. For instance, this for example, like what is a wick fill? Like this is 2021. I probably have an earlier video, but this is what I found here. But just understanding this, like reading counts backwards, how this relates to this on a small time frame. So all those concepts we kind of found out throughout the years of experience. And then you kind of just like to just put pieces together, like, okay, well if that means that, then how does that affect the no top wick? How does that affect the no bottom wick? Like what does that mean? Because the thing when I first got into FX, I learned a lot of strategies, but there was no one out there, like literally no one out there that told me the in and outs of everything to do in the trading. Like no offense, but like one of my first courses was Q Banks, right? And I'm pretty sure he's a great trader, and I learned a shit ton from him. But the only thing I was confused about was like there's no like whys. Like the question like why never got answered. Like why does this fib level mean this? Like what's so special about the 61.8 fib versus the 38.2 versus the 50? Like what's the difference? Like how do you know if it's gonna reject off 38? I know if it's gonna reject off the 61.2. Like do you just scale in? Like what do you do? Like so I never understood why to everything to do. Like why is your support drawn here? Why is your resistance drawn here? So I had to figure that out on my own. So the way I teach now, the way I educate everyone is I teach them why to everything. Like everything. Literally from drawing support and resistance to where I have drawn consistently every day to the way we read candles. There's always a why to it because I feel like those questions should get answered. Right? Yeah, I don't know if he has a saying. Yeah, the man just made 200K like he said. Yeah, I'm not saying that to just bash and traders too, by the way, Chad. You know, do not twist my words up. I'm just trying to say, like, as in the terms of the aspect of why. It's something that was kind of missing from the industry at the moment, and I wanted to come in and fill that. Like, why do we have, like, why would I look for a fake out here? Like, what is a fake out, right? How is a fake out formed? And that's when we came with the range 1, range 2 thing. And we'll only take trades against the bias when it's range 2 because that's how you increase the chances of you avoiding fake outs, like things like that. So over the years, that's what we learned. Took a long time though. Took a shit ton of time. But I'm glad whatever happened to us happened to us, right? I'm glad that we took those losses in 2020. I'm glad that we had that one day where, like, if I never had that one day, chat, and you guys know what I'm talking about. If I never had that one day where this, where is it? February 2021. If this day didn't happen, we wouldn't be having the win rate we have today or having the success rate we have today. So that's what, like, learning from a mistake. This day right here, I know the exact date, February 12th, 2021. This day, I think, changed a lot in my trading, because this day I remember noticing the pattern. Like I always noticed the pattern, but I never knew exactly what it was that I noticed And what it was a fake out. It's just market structure. It's just, this is just a high being created, but it's a high being created with candle structure, right? So we're basically going off of market structure, but using candles instead. In this case, this is a range 1 breakout. And this day, I remember I was like, yo, I'm not taking buys above here because this is a range 1 breakout. I'm not taking buys. I'm taking sells if it pops back. I ended up taking buys, right? I took buys on February 4th, 2021. I took buys. And then I got clapped. Took a loss. And that's when it hit for me. That's when it clicked for me. I'm like, all right. That was a range 1. Where's the original post? I think it's like somewhere back here. Yeah, this right here, February 4th. So the buy was going up, got clapped, price broke back into the range. And this is the first time I've seen my analysis for a fake out play out. And ever since then, we've been rocking with this basically. Ever since this day, it's been a year and some change now, right? I can just find a post. Oh, I can't skip it. All right, well. Yeah, to the buys, I got stopped up for like 35 pips, so 25 pips. And then prices end up coming back into the range. And that clip, I lost 25 pips. But it wasn't just this one trade. It was plenty of trades before this too, don't get me wrong. But this is just the breaking point. That was when I understood like reading candles backwards and looking at different time frames. So that day kind of changed everything for us, really. Because if you guys go, if you've been on the streams, you would know how many times we would have got comment fake outs, right? But yeah, you gotta learn from the losses, man. You can learn from your wins too, but losses are very key. But it takes time. Like it doesn't just take one loss, chat. Don't get me wrong. Like you can't just take one loss and be like, yo, fuck this strategy, I'm off of it. No, it takes some time to develop that to figure if that was a bad trade or not, right? It takes sample sizing. That was 2021. That's what we learned in 2021. 2020, like late 2021, we learned more about or 2020 we learned more about no top wicks, no bottom wicks. And 2022 this year, we learned about the small time from range 1, range 2. That's what we applied this year. And using the higher time to our advantage, obviously, to catch more ranges, right? And then next year, who knows? Who knows? But things like that come naturally with time and being consistent, like showing up every day. But yeah, show up every day, man. You can't just show up like once a week and just expect to get better. That's not how it works. That's not enough time on the markets and charts, right? Okay, so you're a millionaire, you deserve it. Here we have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes till the 8 a.m. candle. So pre New York open, basically. Sorry. And then 30 minutes until the comics open at 8:20, which is what we are currently in the midst of sample sizing. If you guys don't know, we have a sample sizing spreadsheet for free, no charge, to improve your stats, right? So whatever you need to improve on. If you want to sample size head and shoulders, go ahead and do so. Add it to the head and shoulders setup and see how often it plays out during the NY session, during what time frame. It shows all of this here, quarter 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But this is great. Any pair you want, anything you want, man. You can sample size all of that here. which is cool, right? Fire. And then just tab down shows like the stats for that setup alone. Yeah, purple looks fire, right? I like the purple. Shout out to K. K had those colors. She has good vision. What's the Wick special? The start reply. Wick sign is just special, so he wants to call it the Wick special. Yo, hope he's fine though. Where is he? Cause that hurricane. I think I passed him though. I think I kind of passed him. He's a little far from that. What Forex book do you recommend? Honestly, I like to just read books. Well, okay, never mind. Get that back. But I honestly rather just read books and just relate to my trading. Cause I think everything in life can relate to trading. I never read any Forex books to tell you though, to be honest. Like I know there's some suggestions out there that people may have, like for instance, trading with the zone. But honestly, man, just pick up an economics book, man. Pick up a microeconomics book. That will help you a lot in trading. Microeconomics, right? That'll teach you a lot how the economy flows and how that affect price. So I'll suggest you reading that. You learn more on you learn more about the fundamental side of trading. I know it sounds boring. I know it's not like trading the zone, but it'll help you out a lot, man. Is it macro? Sorry, macro. Yeah, macro, not micro. I get confused. Micro, what micro is macro? What was macro again? Naked Forex. Yeah, I can read that as well. I like to read the playbook. This is the only book I read. I made this book, by the way. Also, free download controllerx.com. All free. Yo, for real. Where is Wix? What do you think about GJ? I think these buys are great if you close above in about 5 minutes here. Above 157.272. If you close above his line to the left, I'll take buys going up for sure. Best loser wins. I like self-help books. They're pretty cool. Ooh. Cool. Oh, this is a trading book. Yeah. Biff and chip books? Oh, the Biff and chip books. Never heard of that. Yeah, most books got audio too, yeah. Yeah, yo, we have a book club and a Discord server. Yes, and go on a Discord server, and then I think I think a lot of traders, a lot of people in the chat or in the DVS group, they drop Forex books. Bro, I want to see what time you sent this as. I'm pretty sure you sent this out at like 3 a.m. in the morning, bro. But yeah, we have there's a lot of books that people suggest in here, you know, a lot of decent books. People send their books, so we just go on this channel in our Discord book club, and then people drop books there all the time. Lies Poker. The Warren Buffett. I think I read this book. I read a part of this book too. Steve Jobs' book. The Mental Game and Trading. Trend Zone. Oh, you have the hard copy. Oh my, that's a flex. My fault, man. My fault. I'm pretty sure everyone has this book, Jab Jab Right Hook. Everyone also has Rich Dad Poor Dad. What's that a book? What's it called? Forgot. Oh, The Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Everyone has that book, right? I'm pretty sure every entrepreneur out there read those books. Being like a monk. I think I've heard this book too. I read this book. I read partial of this book. I read the book. The book was decent too. Yeah, just 10 minutes of reading a day, chat. If you don't like reading, just read 10 minutes a day. Eventually, you'll pick up the reading habit. Think about it, man. Like a lot of reasons why a lot of people don't read the books is because it just feels overwhelming to finish a book, right? It's like, yo, the book's fat. I don't know if I can finish that. But if you just put 10 minutes a day into the book, eventually you're gonna finish it. I'm pretty sure sometimes when you put a 10-minute timer, you're gonna read past 10 minutes because you're not gonna stop mid-chapter if it's interesting to you. Or you can play an audiobook. That's fine as well. Yeah, it's all free, bro. All these books are free. There's a website there's internet, and you can get illegal books for free. Don't tell me I told you though. YouTube, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but I gotta let my guys eat. $10 a day, get you where you want. Exactly. People pay for books? Yeah. People, Z Library. Yeah, people pay for books, of course. People want hardcover stuff. Yeah, we might get biased above your chat. We gotta lock it in. Let me just shut up. You have a closure above here. You have a closure above and maybe a closure above. We gotta see. We gotta see. Gold close notes out wake. Did you come down and create a steeper wake? No, we didn't, right? No, we didn't. We didn't. The thing just kind of. Oh no, it came down, broke the lows by like a pip or two, but then just came back up. GJ, what are you gonna do here, my guy? Are you gonna close above here, man? Come on, above the white line. I don't know if I can justify that as a closure above, guys. Because you close above here for sure. You definitely close above, but let's go back and do some looking left traffic looking. Did I close above this zone? I don't think I did, right? I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I closed right at it. Yeah, chat. It's kind of tough here for me. It closed right at it for me. Let's see how my NT5 looks. How big is the purse kind of stop again? 67 pips. Yeah. With that stop loss, it's a no-no for me. 30 close, bullish above, 1 hour close, like slightly, they're both slightly above, but like if anything, you're gonna need a steeper wick. If anything, minimum you're gonna see. I'm gonna need prices come down to like 156 to get a bottom wick before I even think about any buy stops, right? Because I need the decent stop loss here. I would have preferred if you just close completely above the range. Whenever you close like exactly like this, it's like if you gotta think about it. If you're like if you look at it and you're like, did it close above? If you ask yourself that question, you might as well just not enter, because you should be taking positions that you feel comfortable taking, where everything's clear. Not when things are just like mid, right? It's like, I don't know if that close above or not. You want to make sure everything aligns perfectly before you take a position. Taking those high probability setups. So in this case, like, most likely you can't take buys here. Take a small lot. No, like, I don't really like the idea of taking a small lot because it's just, I don't know. If I'm gonna take a position, I want to take a position with my actual lot size because I believe it's gonna be a high winning trade. But there's not like the way I don't really take trades that when they're low probability and go lower lot size. It's something I don't really do. No. If I'm gonna go in full send, right? Or my usual risk, not full send. Yeah, because I'd rather miss the move here than be in. But yeah, chat. Gold here, close bullish. Close bullish. It's about to break the 4 highs. It's very close to breaking 4 highs. 4 highs are almost, I think, around 3 pips away off of that candle there. Currently 10 pips away. Let's see. Let's say 820 looks here. But this doesn't look bad at all. Look the way the 1 hour closed. You can definitely get buys here. Matter of fact, where's the 4 break of the highs? Right here, right? 1653. So that's the break of the highs on the 4 hour time frame. Could you get buys above that line there? Range going up gives you at least 20 pips here. Stops are going to be around 28 pips. And you're looking to break the highs and continue up here. So that should take you up towards these zones to the left here. How big are stops off of the current 1 hour candle? Current stops to 29. That isn't too bad. 4 hour break of the highs. I think the difference from that and the current highs is like 3 pips. 6 pips. So you might as well just wait for the 4 hour break the highs. You also close above this range to the left as well off the 1 hour and 30, right? This resistance to the left. You close above, you clear that zone. So with that being said, you should be able to come up to fill the range here. So you know what we're gonna do, chat? We're gonna have a buy stop here. We're gonna have a buy stop. 1652.207. Current candle stops at 27 pips. TP 1655.1 stop loss. How big is the difference from this and the previous count stop? TP's 33, stops at 34. I mean, if we're using the previous, if we're using half risk anyways, you might as well just go the previous count stop. See, let's enter this buy stop. $16.5 2.707. Cool. Yeah, check out buy stops here. Off of the 4 break of highs, 1 hour flip. Got buy stops here. On Blueberry, my buy stops is 1652.70 on Blueberry market. Gotta change the TP actually. Probably drag it around 0 to the left. Nice. Does that small resistance play into? I have a resistance here because with the break of the highs here, Let me just explain it. With the break of the highs here, I would expect this to drive up at least to this amount of resistance to the left. So that's your advantage point here, right? So at this point, you'll be risk-free and you'll be closing partials. Or it's up to you if you want to close partials, but risk-free minimum, right, at 1654.506. Because you know for a fact that, okay, if price were to flip bullish here, where, like, you're constantly asking yourself, where can price struggle here, right? Like, where's price going to struggle here? So if this is the case, if there's a amount of resistance to the left there, that's where price may struggle at. So at that point, that's when I want to go risk-free, because that's the end of the clean traffic. You have clean traffic to mirror all this range going up. Technically, you have clean traffic till here, but if there is some type of amount of resistance here, I want to be out by this point, or I want to be risk-free by this point. I don't want to have risk on the line the moment price taps that level, because I understand that at that level, price could reject, right? And I think in this case, that's going to be around the 18 pip mark, 17 pip mark. Stops, right now I have that previous 30, but I may move it to the current count low, especially if you come down further on the current low. So instead of, it's gonna be, you could think around a 28 pip stop here. So with 28 pip stops, I'm gonna have to go my 10 lot instead of my 20 lot. Fortunately, should you buy stops? Yeah, for me it closed right at it, so I don't got buy stops here. I'd rather take go there with the way it's looking, with the way it closed too. This is a clear closure, and it's also a 4-hour seller replay. If you think about it as well, if the daily time frame is bullish today, right, and this is a bottom wick on a daily time frame, with the 4-hour breaking highs, the second highest time frame after the daily, you could continue up after breaking highs, because you have a 4-hour seller replay. On top of that, you have a 1-hour closure and a day count flip at the same given time. All those, like, that's the confluence on the trade here. That's the story we're trying to tell. Chapter 1 is daily. Chapter 2 is the 4-hour count seller replay. Chapter 3 is going to be the 30/1-hour closure above, right? Off the break of the highs. So all those chapters equals one story. The story here is buys going up. Now, you do have news here, chat. You do have news here in about 20 minutes here. So if it comes down to like 8:15 and we don't activate, then we just delete, and then we'll wait for news to play out. So you have 5 minutes left. But yeah, TP is gonna be around 16. What was it? 16 4 16 56.5 or 16.57. Sorry, and the stop is gonna be a current low probably, or previous 30 low for 35 or 34. And then B point, which is B, the amount of resistance. I hope it's quiet. Yeah, I might be waiting for news, because if you have news in 20 minutes here, that's what I could be waiting for. Again, chat, if it comes down to 8:15, we just delete. We'll wait for news. It would be great though if we didn't have news, because then you have the comics candle too. The comics open at 8:20 with the extra volume. Wait, who is this? Marcos coming before Wix. This is over. Are you in the room session, my brother? Oh shit, I muted you by accident. Yo, are you in the wrong session? Is this the right Zoom call?
Yeah.
Yeah, the stars aligned here or some shit.
I woke up 5 minutes ago.
Damn.
Look at this coffee. To the fucking top. There's Coffee Gang at. I feel like I haven't talked to Coffee Gang in a while.
So you woke up 5 minutes ago. Hop on the Zoom call. That means you didn't brush your teeth yet.
No, I woke up, got dressed, brushed my teeth, made coffee, and thought about Dombo. I was like, damn, I miss that guy.
What do you mean? We talk every day.
Shut
Aren't you play FIFA? Is it only the beta that came out or just the game?
up. The full game's out.
Oh,
I've been playing pro clubs. I'm more of a pro clubs guy now.
Pro Clubs is
Honestly,
the
mad
5v5 team shit.
Like the My Park shit.
11v11.
Yeah, but you can they added like mad features. Like they added like a battle pass, like mad customization. Like you can buy like customization shit, like tattoos and stuff and hairstyles.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
then,
like 2K.
yeah, they made it a lot more like 2K. Like the skill system is way better. The drop-in matches, like if you're just playing by yourself, are better.
Bro, they should fucking add FIFA Street again.
Yeah, they have it. They have it at Volta.
That
And
should
now
be the
your
part.
character is the same. It's fire.
Yeah. That game was fire, bro. Using Messi. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's cool. You can customize your character. Like you can put on like joggers and like Nikes and like hats. It's cool. You can like customize and buy different shit. Yo, you want a win streak?
Yeah, we are a little bit.
Janks?
We're,
One, two,
I think
three,
it's 3 or
four.
4.
shout
Yeah.
out signals. Four winning streak.
The stream.
And you've been closing full.
Yeah, a lot of these
Notice.
have a lot of these are full. That's
What
what I'm
was
saying.
that?
Like, I think like this month, I think if you follow along, you would have been up like I think 3-4% minimum with the full closures.
Yeah, definitely. Was that other sheet? Sample size?
Yeah.
And I'm washed.
All right.
That is fire.
Shows like everything you do. Those log
New website could have all these organized.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna delete buy stops for you guys. They have news here. If there wasn't for news, I'll leave them. Unfortunately, you do have news here, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete these buy stops. It's a little too close for news, and then we're gonna wait for news to play out. We might get a trade at 8:30 because it's just minor news, but let's see. Fortunately, someone said not even a 1-to-1. Hey, you know what's funny? A lot of people talk about 1-to-1s, but just imagine if we don't have stop loss, chat. What if we weren't to have a stop loss on the screen all the time? I wonder if that would change like the way things look.
People think, yeah. A lot of traders don't have stop losses. Do just fine.
Yeah, I mean we'll have a stop loss for sure, but we just won't have a stop loss. Like we'll close out when we break the lows and highs, right? We wouldn't have like a R talk about that in that case. Do we make something else up? I know. A lot of streamers don't have stop losses, from what I've noticed. Damn. Can you break the 1-hour lows? Because the 4 didn't break the highs yet, chat. 4 did not break the highs. Damn, this 4 on top is nice. Sheesh. You can get a 1-hour fake out at 9 a.m. For sure. Definitely still happen. The problem is though, if you don't flip before 9 a.m. because then it would be very tough 9 a.m. candle. Might call that day. Maybe. You're so gorgeous, man. Thank you. Who, me or Marcos?
Obviously me.
How you create ranges? Yo, my fault, bro. I think you asked that question 3 times already. I don't create ranges. The market does that for me. I just mark up my support and resistance. It's what creates a range is support and resistance, right? So if this is your support and this is your resistance, because you have rejections here, you have rejections here. What's in the middle is a range. It's like a hamburger. This is your bottom bun. You know, for now we're gonna use the term bottom bun and top bun. So you have a bottom bun here, you have a top bun here. You have basically the burger in the middle, and we're waiting for a top bun to break out. So what's inside here is you have the meats, right? This is the meats. This is the patty. If you want a double patty, you can put that as well. You will also want to add some greenery in the inside. So the greenery would go like something like this. This is the greenery. You know, something like tomatoes inside too. You can add a little tomato there. Tomato can go over here somewhere. You know, nice tomatoes. And then you want to add some ketchup. So ketchup. And then some mustard. But yeah.
She moved out of state,
Yo.
shit that went left, she seeking forgiveness.
WFX.
She used to dance,
3
but she
months.
went alone and start up a business.
Yo, thank you, man. Appreciate you being here today. But yeah, that's the burger talk. That's a hot dog. All right, bro. You know what? I'll give it to you. Morning, Davis. How do you like your burgers? I like my burgers smashed. Me and Marcus had an argument in no, like a 20-minute talk about a smash burger in Vancouver.
I swear, literally a fucking 20-minute argument about smash burgers.
We're like, bro, isn't
like,
this a smash burger, yo?
He's like, no, I want a real smash burger. I'm like, I'm pretty sure like Five Guys and like all like Shake Shack is all smash burgers.
I know Shake Shack. I know. I didn't think Five Guys was a smash burger, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Let's ask the chat, bro, because
he was so out of it. He's like, I need a smash burger right now.
Cause isn't like a smash burger chat like? It's like smash, right? It's like this, right? It's like this. This is what it looks like, right? Just little thins. But then, is Five Guys smash?
I don't know. Five Guys and Fries have become known for its smashed flat burgers on seeded buns. Insider.com.
So these are smashed.
Yes.
I did not know these were smashed.
That is not what a Five Guys burger looks like in real life, though. That picture is a scam. It's so much squished. It's like squished down.
Maybe in America, bro. Because in Canada, it looks like this shit, bro. It looks fucking fat as shit.
This
This is Canada. Like, if this is what you have in America, then
where was that smash one that you were just on?
Yeah, no, I'm trying. This one. This is a smash.
That's what it looks like in America all the time.
Yeah, see,
like squished and smashed as fuck. Because they wrap it in that tinfoil, bro, and they trap in all the steam.
Yeah, and you open it, it's all cheese everywhere.
It's all
It's all fucking oil. Oh my god.
That's Five Guys. It's a manual smash burger. Semi smash.
Wait, did it leak? Oh, no, I did leak. Oof, I was gonna say. Are you in? No, I'm not in.
No, he was telling you. He said, Don, you are in.
I was gonna say, like, am I in? No, I'm not in. Thank God. No, I'm waiting here. Unfortunately.
75K?
Is there
25? You're up what, 30K on that account?
No, this is a fresh account for October, but this started off with like I think 1.67.
160.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fresh, so clean.
Yeah. I need to delete. Sorry. I mean, if you're in, I mean, this is your time of close if you don't want to be in anymore because you have news in 8 minutes, man. That was what I was worried about. Like, how long will it take the trade to play out? It could play out before news. Don't get me wrong, but why new account for every month? It's what I've been doing, chat, literally for the past like I think 2 years plus. I think Marcos knows this.
There's literally no fucking explanation.
There's no reason to why I do it. I just like to have like a fresh
It's a mental
mindset. It's a mental thing, man.
He's been doing it since he became profitable, so I feel like he just can't not do it. Even like your IG stories back in the day, bro. Like when you showed your account results every day for a year. Still fresh account every month. You know when you have that thing like You make your bed before you brush your teeth. Like you stretch
ritual?
before you go on a run. Like yeah, like shit that you just do unconsciously. It's just what you do.
And you can't ask me why, bro. I
Yeah.
can't give you an answer to why.
Why does LeBron James open a book and not actually read it?
Nah, he reads the first page, bro. What you think?
No. That's my favorite quote. That's my favorite quote.
My man is always on the first page, bro.
Look at this guy's always on page 1. Bro, I had my Kindle in bed last night. I swear to God, I read 50 words and was gone to the shadow realm.
Damn, that's what put you to sleep.
Yeah, bro. I was reading the Stephen King memoir. Yo, I played Volta yesterday in real life on a rooftop. You see my Instagram story?
No, I don't go on Instagram no more.
Bro, I played. So there's an app called Street FC on your phone, and it works for New York, Austin, Philly, and like one other city. Basically, you can sign up for pickup games, soccer. And there's 15 people per game, 3 teams of 5 every time, and you go, and it's like street soccer 5v5s. I bought some sambas, literally showed up, played a like rooftop with graffiti everywhere. Bro, I was gassed. I haven't played organized soccer in years. What role did I play? I played mostly like right mid, and then I played like one game at striker, and I missed like 4 open chances, and I went back to right mid. I cannot finish. Pause.
Is
My
it me or
hairline is
Marcus
a little
hairline a
weird right now.
downtrend? Isn't that good if it goes on a downtrend, done?
Nah, it's because I was sleeping. I didn't brush my hair this morning.
But downtrend is good though.
Oh shit.
Well, you don't want
Getting closer to my
your
eyebrows.
hairline to go on an uptrend, you know?
My forehead's evaporating.
Not gonna lie, it's a Forex mental tradition for your hairline to go up.
Kindle that you can write on? I feel like, I don't know. You know what I like about the Kindle? You can only do one thing with it. That's why I have it. Because if I am holding my Kindle, the only thing I'm gonna do is read.
Bro, one day they're gonna have a fucking Kindle that lets you draw and
Angry
go on
Birds.
apps and shit. Lets you play
Yeah,
games, bro. Like
A
there's no
fucking
point.
iPad.
There's no point.
Like, if I can draw on that shit, like, it's not worth it to me. You can already underline. You can already annotate. You can already look words up if you hold them. You can already highlight, and it goes to my Notion board. Like, everything I need is there.
There's Jordan High Roller on his way.
You have many MC5 live accounts or you delete. I think they expire once you withdraw the money.
Yeah,
after like
if you have like
few
no
months.
funds.
Yeah.
The archive. You can ask for him back though.
You try to be buddy with the broker. Your resistance line. He used the horizontal support. And he even used the box that Don uses.
Box.
That's another thing that you'll never understand with Don. Why he draw that zone around the line?
Yeah,
like it means
exactly,
something,
bro.
Like it's gonna do something.
But yeah, exactly. Like, why did I draw a gray box around my white line? I don't know. It's how I've always been doing it.
Like the gray box around the line as if it's gonna matter.
I don't know, man. I do not know. All right. It looks like we are pushing up here before news. Yeah, this clean. The 4-hour seller replay did happen. You did break the highs. Yeah, 3 minutes left for unemployment claims though. If it was a yellow folder, I wouldn't have mind. But orange folder, I do see unemployment claims impact price quite a bit sometimes. So I want to be out. Rage makes it look good. Exactly. Sometimes chat not really needs an explanation, right? As long as strategy has an explanation, everything you do is fine. Would you be break even now? Probably would have been, right? Yeah, probably be now right before news. If you guys are in before news here, this is at this point you want to go break even, man. Risk free. Because you don't want to be in during news. Worst case, you got slipped by a couple of pips for news, but that was a push that we wanted right there. That was a clean traffic, liquid price tapped and rejected off of, or struggled at resistance, right? That was your advantage point. So at that point is when you want to close half or partials. I probably would have closed full right before news, to be honest. But look at GJ. Yeah, GJ flipping too. I'm just focused on gold here. WWW. Yes, sir. Congrats if you guys had positions. What was the TP again? It was what was the original TP? 555 930. Almost there. Yeah. Probably out by now. He's back. Peter's back. Would you be affected by news? A little bit, because it is yen, but it's orange folder. It's not red folder to the chats. It's orange folder, right? Unless news numbers come out really bad, like far from what they're expecting, I'm not expecting much. Wix9.
Always.
Yo.
What's the deal?
Yo, Marcus got here before you today. That's crazy.
Hermano. Get on my level, brother.
No, he had a better Uber. This guy drove faster.
It's the beauty of waking up 4 steps away from the stream with no responsibility. Just boop, boop, boop.
No kids.
Yeah. I got 3 on the way. Triplets.
That's crazy.
Their names are all going to start with, they're all going to be 3 letters. K, Don, Max.
So wait, you just gonna skip over Wix?
I said Max.
So you just gonna skip over Wix?
No, Wix, that's the middle name.
Wait, Wix is gonna be the middle name for all 3?
All three.
Damn, 30-minute candle. Okay. Bottom wick, indeed. Wow, you really filled the range before news, man. Nice. Wait, how did price close here? Above the range? Nice. Could definitely still flip and drive up here. How big are stops? Yeah, at this point, I think I'd rather wait for the 4H. I wanted that 4-hour server play there, but now that you have that ready, it's chopped. But yeah, chat, good shit. I know some of you guys got in positions and held through news, because some of you guys just, do your own thing. And congrats if you guys caught that position. I think it tapped TP and then just rejected, right? Yeah. So good shit. I did not get in. I was afraid of news. But I think news came out what? Came out good, right? It had to come out good. Bad. Yeah, it came out bad. Wow. It came out good. Sorry, less is good. Less is good. Yeah, it came out good. So probably why I see a drop in gold here. Nice. Yeah, at this point you want to wait for a 9 AM candle. GJ? It flipped, right? It didn't drive, right? Kind of just hover there. The only thing I don't like about training your session is the fact that you have news, because you can't take advantage of the opening every day. You don't really get often. You don't get news often during an Asian session or London. Not that often, but New York session very often. So good less means USD down. Yes. No. So good numbers here on the dollar means gold down. It's XAUUSD, not USD XAU. Is New York session more volatile 8 or 9? It depends on, I like to call it season. It depends on the season. Sometimes you may move pre New York, which is before 8. Some days you may move like 8 a.m. opening. Some days you may move NYC. But you have seasons. You have weeks where it moves during a certain time. I think for the past week and a half, it's been moving around like 8 to 9. But before the cycle started, it was around like I think was it late or early? I think it was early. I think it was like before. It was like 6:30ish. It was like 6:30, 7ish. This is a bull trap on gold, having to wake up at 5 a.m. Yeah, if you gotta wake up at 5 a.m., I mean, that's what you gotta do, really, man. You have no choice, right? Unless you gotta move to the East Coast or something. But
still gotta wake up.
Yeah, you gotta wake up for New York session. You want to trade in New York, or you can honestly trade like what I would do, to be honest. If I was from the West Coast, is I'll set an alarm for like maybe 5 a.m. Wake up at 5 a.m. every day till like maybe 9 a.m. That's about it. Wake up for that 1 hour, then go back to bed after. Might mess your sleep schedule up, but if you really want to trade New York session, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, Kay's in Cali. She's here for fucking Asian New York.
Cause Kay's from Cali, right? So she got the same time as you. A lot of people here in the chat got like 5 West Coast times. How many of you guys here are West Coast?
Just adjust, right? Like, I don't know. But prioritize. See what takes priority in your life, and then adjust. Right? Start sleeping at a different time, or get a different job, or
whoa, my light turned.
Or just fucking start doing new drugs that keep you up at the same time that you usually be sleeping. Start doing drugs that fuck up your day schedule. Maybe it'll fix your night schedule.
Do you know speed?
Cristiano Ronaldo, Suey.
Oh, my light turned off, yo. I'm scared.
You need to fix the fuck up. Straight cheese. You need speed or math. Or math. I was like, why does he need 2 + 2? Math. Lazy motivational people. Word, you guys need fucking motivation. Just fucking show up to the stream for 3 weeks, and then it's gonna become habit, and then you're not gonna be asking me, how do you guys do this? It's just something you do. You'll just be waking up and showing up.
Yeah, it's a natural habit.
Yeah, stop waiting for somebody to push you, you know, and do things so much or with such, you know, excitement and curiosity that you do it. You don't need motivation. It's just something you do, but you just need to do it for a little bit for it to become a habit, right?
Might be weird at first. Definitely was weird for me when I was like, yo, I'm gonna start waking up at 6. Cause usually when I used to trade, I used to wake up for like 8 a.m. maybe 9 a.m. But then I adjusted the 6, the pre-New York to stream. Takes time though. I mean, at first it was a little rough. I only streamed for like maybe an hour and a half, and then over time, as you can see, I extended my hours. I went from like 6:30 to like 8, 6:30 to 9, 6:30 to 10. So over time, you just kind of adapt. And now it's just second nature, man. I wake up at 6. I wake up at 5:45 every day before my alarm usually. My alarm is there. My alarm is my stop loss in case I do hit, you know, and in case I do sleep past 6. But usually I'm up before like 6, for my stream. But again, like Wixan said, you gotta love this shit though. Like you have to be really, really very down, like to live this lifestyle.
This has to be like, I know people say always just spread yourself out. Don't like, you know, don't go in one thing and like, or put all your eggs in one basket, or like, you know, make sure like one thing can't destroy you. But like, honestly, with trading, if you really want to learn, you have to do that. You have to put all your eggs in one basket. You have to be all in on this. You have to like make sure that you get to your charts on at specific time, a specific day, every day, you know, and nonstop, consistently do it. You have to prioritize this over all else, and you're gonna have, like, it's gonna cause problems, right? It's gonna cause, because you're gonna put other things on the back burner because this is gonna be first, right? So you might have problems with a job, you might have problems with
family,
your girl, yeah, with your parents, you might have problems with other opportunities and other money, you know, making ventures. But that's the trade-off. That's the trade-off. You have to be all in. You have to dedicate your life to this in order to learn. There's gonna be, you can't be half-assed, right? This can't be a half-assed job on trading, right? You really have to be all in, and everything, this has to be prioritized, and everything else in your life will have to be second, or will have to come after. And that's how it is for me, you know, and I'm willing to take that trade-off. I had a lot of things go sour when I decided that this is priority, right? And those people won't understand you because this is priority for me. This is what I do, right? This is what, you know, this is what turns me on, right? Like, this is like, it's what I do, like, and nobody can take that away from me. But people also understand that they can't, because I'm all in on this. I've made them realize that, like, yeah, they're everything else is second to this. You understand?
Well, they won't understand you at first.
Yeah, over time it changes, right? Because this becomes so routine that this, you know, you won't even feel like, or people won't even feel like you're putting them on the back burner, or you're putting them second, or this is priority over everything, because it's just going to become such a big part of you and just something that you do. People are going to become accustomed to you and trading being, you know, as one. But initially, it's just this priority, bro. No. If I gotta trade or go to the gym, I'll probably trade and find a different time to go to the gym. Right? It's just, like, in the evening, you know, 8 p.m., I'd rather be at the gym than streaming, but I'm streaming. Right? Because that's just my time. That's just something that I do, and I put things on the back burner at that time, and everyone's got to deal with it, right? No matter what kind of heat I take for it. Everyone's got to deal with it, because no one else sees what I see. No one else sees, you know, what I'm moving towards. They only have their experiences, and they can just, you know, objectively from the side, just watch and
judge.
And judge, exactly. But, you know, who are they to judge? Like, we can't judge nobody, you know, unless you walk the mile in their shoes.
That is a fact.
Word?
That is a fact.
And then you can judge all you want, because now you got their shoes and you're a mile away. Fuck it.
You try it now.
Talk mad shit and run. They can't catch it.
Yeah. That's true.
You gotta prioritize this. And you got to understand that other parts of your life will take a hit by you prioritizing this, because it's very rare for others to understand what we're going through and what we're doing. The only way you can make someone understand is by showing value and success, right? Success will speak for itself, just like value here speaks for itself, and you guys keep showing up. Success will speak for itself. But you have to prioritize, you know, your road to success over everything else, and understand that others will not understand you, and you have to be okay with it, because it's going to get really frustrating.
Yep. Take my shoes, walk a mile. That's something you can't do. Yeah.
Right, but if I take your shoes and walk a mile, you ain't catching my ass.
Yeah, honestly, Sam, they're not gonna get it. They're never gonna get it until you actually show them that you got it. So don't even like waste your time trying to prove to your parents or whoever that, you know, you're trying to prove that you're gonna be successful in this field. Just be successful, and then they'll figure it out after. Because I don't know, there's a lot of things your parents teach you, but you can't take everything your parents teach you and apply that, because they have a different perspective. If you're always gonna be like, no offense to your parents and all, right, but if you're always gonna be doing what your parents are telling you to do, like, you're never gonna break that generational I say that you're always gonna be in the same cycle. Like, you're always be in that same cycle that they would want you to be in. You're never gonna expand and explode to where you truly want to go down under, right? So, no, you want to break that cycle somehow, and for you to break that cycle, sometimes it takes not listening to your parents. Like, if they want you to sometimes finish college, then if you don't want to finish college and you have better goals, like you might want to, like, you have to not go to school to succeed, then that's what you gotta do.
You don't have to appease people, right? You don't have to please them. You just gotta do right by them, right? It's a big difference. Just do right by people. Don't worry about if that energy is returned, and that ain't on you, right?
Yeah.
Just do right by people. And don't wait for them to do right by you. That's not on you. That's on them.
Now, I'm not saying like fucking disobey your parents. Don't get me wrong. You learn a lot from your parents, man. But there's some things that you kind of just gotta step your foot down and say, nah, yo, mom, I need to do things this way because I want to find success in this path. That, unfortunately, might be different from your path, but eventually you guys will bump heads together later down the road. They'll get it. They'll get it once you're paying off the house, man. They'll get it. Yeah, Eddie lives. Yeah.
Life is like a sandwich. Either way you flip it, the bread comes first.
Yeah, one thing I learned in life is just always get like as many perspectives as possible. A man and one around you. Yeah, I like to get perspective from usually a lot of people who are a lot older than me too, to be honest. But they have more experience than me, right? I'm only 22. I've been through stuff in life, but I'm pretty sure I haven't been through as much as Marcos and Wick's been through. But they have more years on me, right? They have more experience than me.
And I know nothing. Right? Like relatively to the overall wisdom of this world. Like,
yeah, it's been worse.
I know nothing. We know, like, and I think that's the true wisdom. True wisdom isn't what you know. I think it's realizing that you know nothing. There you go. The wise man knows nothing, right? Like
24.
That's truism. Realizing that you don't know much, and you always have to be open to teachable moments and learning opportunities.
My quarter life birthday is in
Oh shit.
in less than 3 months. We're gonna have a party.
Yeah, when's your birthday again? January?
1, 2.
January 8?
January 7.
Ah, it's off my fucking day.
I'm gonna have a quarter life crisis on stream. Panic attack.
At least it's not a midlife crisis. Yeah. Core life crisis. How do you know it's a core life though? What if that's just like?
I mean, it's not a quarter for me.
What if it's more than a quarter? Less? I don't, not gonna move. But what if it's like more or less than a quarter?
I mean, it's just figure of speech, man.
I know.
I do want to be a centenarian. I actually was watching you ever seen that Zac Efron documentary? Where he goes to all the different places. Yeah, he goes to all the different places to figure out about like different health and nutrition shit. And he goes to Sardinia in Italy. And it's like all 100-year-olds that live there. Crazy. He was trying to find out the secret. Pretty cool.
I think I've heard of that. I didn't know it was Zac Efron though.
Yeah, it's Zac
That
Efron.
came out like 2018, right? Something like that.
2020.
Oh,
Really cool. Don's a newborn. Marcos is a toddler. Yeah, for sure.
he's the mom. Someone said. So what does that make Wix?
Wix.
Been a long 25 years.
Doesn't everybody have a Wix in their family?
What?
Wix.
What's a refined carb? What do you consider a refined carb? Is pasta refined carbs?
Uncle Wix.
Rice.
The thing is, they don't have like diet restrictions. They actually don't eat a lot of protein. It's a low protein diet over there.
Where?
Out in Sardinia, where all the people live to over 100, and they're like walking around and shit. There's this guy that's like 100 years old, just like walks like miles every day.
Get that in the National Enquirer.
That's pretty cool. It's cool stuff.
Where did that come from? Where did that story come from?
It's not a story. It's a real place.
Publication?
It's on. You can go watch it. It's in.
Yeah, but I'm sure you don't know the 100-year-old guy. Like you read that somewhere.
No, it's on Sardinia. If you go to Sardinia, watch the documentary with Zac Efron. He hangs out with the guy. The guy's like, Zac Efron's like, "What's the secret?" He just like chugs a glass of white wine. He's like, "That's the secret."
I know they did a study of like people that lived somewhere in the mountains. I forgot where. That had overall the oldest population in their. Well, fuck you too, then. Marcos is over here like.
You live in Sardinia, Marco Montavani.
So they had like the overall oldest population, like the average age, and they asked them. Well, they didn't ask them. They were trying to figure out what's so different. And their diet consists of no meat at all, and the majority of things they eat is nuts.
I am starting to realize that every time I look at these diets of people that are living a long time, it's very low protein.
It's not over, but they get a lot of protein through beans and nuts, right? And boneless chicken, like eggs and shit.
Boneless chicken.
Yeah, every time I ask for boneless chicken,
telling
my girl
me
gives me eggs.
Boneless pizza.
You telling me it's not the boneless chicken at Popeyes?
Nah. I don't know what that is, but boneless chicken is eggs, right? That's pre-bone chicken.
It's a lifestyle.
And then you have post-bone chicken.
It's a combination.
I don't know. I believe you need to consume red meat to really like. There's a lot of health benefits to consuming red meat, but there's also a lot of,
I'm waiting to see if
things that are bad.
I'm waiting to see how long Liver King lives before I decide.
Oh, Liver King.
If that
How
guy
old is he
makes
right
it
now?
past-
40?
He's probably like 40. If that guy makes it past 75
and still doing what he's doing.
Still doing what he's doing, then we'll talk. But right now, he looks like he's about to explode. That guy looks like he's gonna pop like a bubble.
All I eat
like
is
a
red meat.
balloon.
It's not good to have that as all you eat, like, right? Red meat is the cause of a lot of
K said it.
disease.
Regardless of what you eat, stress is the killer.
Stress and sugar. Your outlook on life can do a lot of things. If stress levels can release hormones that can make you sick, stress levels can also make you healthy. So stress is 100% part of that. But don't tell me if I eat some chicken, rice, and broccoli, and then you eat some donuts, we're gonna be in the same health category. You know what I mean? Like diet has a lot to do with it. And when I asked my father, like true story, my dad had cancer twice, right? He beat it twice. And when I asked him after he went through everything, I was like, hey, like, if you knew what you know now and you were like, what would you change about yourself when you were younger? Like, what would you do or what would you stop doing? And he said, number one thing, diet. I would change my diet. And he says, I fucked myself, right? Like, because the quality of life you decide to have later on in life will be decided by the quality of diet and, the amount of stress you surround yourself with now.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna freeze my body at like 80 anyway, until they figure out a way to transfer my brain into the cloud.
Freeze your eggs at 80?
Freezing everything I'm freezing my whole body at 80, and then when they figure out how to upload me to the cloud, and I'll come back to life, upload to the cloud.
Ask them to freeze you in a really funny position, like
in a handstand.
Like that Wizards of Waverly Place position. You guys watch that episode?
What is it?
Actually, you probably watched it. Wixon didn't. Wizards of Waverly Place episode? The Wizards of Waverly Place when they got frozen in Jello?
That sounds so familiar.
Probably. Yes, I've watched every episode.
I've seen an episode.
Jello?
Jello? I love Jello.
I think it was Jello when they were frozen. Gotta find it now.
And sugar is the number one killer when it comes to food.
Why are they drinking up? All right, bro. Fake pause.
Ew, what is that? 2 girls, 1 cup? The fuck was that?
No, that was the episode. You got a pocket, bro. What the? Is it yogurt?
What are they doing?
Frozen. Yo, it was like Jello or something, I think.
I'd rather it be Jello.
My angel ears, man. Chat, don't worry. 5 minutes for a closure. We're just killing time here. 5 more minutes, all right? For 9 a.m. candle. Do not stress. We'll be right here. We'll be right here.
Bring it. What? We right here. We're not going anywhere. We right here.
DMX, right?
Yeah. I was in high school when that shit came out. I was crossing the street going, right here. I think I was gangster in high school. Hey. We don't care.
Damn.
Yeah. What was the shit?
Waiting on GG closure above 157,300. I think that the 4-hour candle has a lot of clean traffic to drive up, and you could potentially mirror this whole range to the left hand, this whole entire candle here. So I'm looking at like 158 targets for the daily time frame. I think I marked it up this morning. 158 is my daily target. So with the 4-hour closure above, you can definitely get bias for sure. Yeah. But you're gonna need a bottom wick for 4H first before driving up. As for gold here, gold in the 1 hour is pretty interesting. You may get a 1 hour fake out, but I'm gonna need a strong closure in this, to be honest. If it closes where it is, we're looking kind of tough for the 4-hour candle chat, to be honest. They might call it a day. Unfortunately, I mean, it was a decent day. I don't want to say it's a day yet, but if they do call it a day, it's been a decent day though. We had some nice positions in Asian, some full closures in Asian. And then we have some full closures in London as well last night. So we traded every session today. It's just New York was clean too. You had that push that we could have had, coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, but there was just news in the way, so I kind of wanted to avoid the push. That's fine. Let's see how the rest of this 9 a.m. candle plays out before we decide. 747. What happened at 747 today? What was that push we had? 1948.
Bring your crew as we don't get.
48 times this. 47. What time is it? That was around 647. Oh, nice. Nice. Let's see, chat. 1 minute. One minute here. Could have a lot of potential here for positions. Maybe, just maybe. What's my R&B playlist plan? Pocket today. Pocket today. I'll start with Marcos.
Say what?
You can start whatever you want, Mark.
Marcos said the pause thing first today, so ever since then, Cat's been going a downhill spiral.
American Bob.
"18 seconds here. Where do you have your ranges marked up? Let's go find out, because you gotta scroll back on a 4-hour time from here, I believe, right? Because we can't go on the 1 hour because there's a lot of traffic that we can't see here. Where's price right now? 1648, 49, 1651. Okay, 1650 basically. With the 1 hour counter here closing the way it did, chat, I mean, you have traffic at 1648, right? So if that's where you have traffic next, how big is this range going down on the 1H? This is your next support. If you want sells, you probably want to sells below here, right? Or foreclosures below. But if this is your 4 account opening here, this count flows bearish on the 1 hour, you have at least 16 pips are going down minimum. This isn't too bad. How big are stops on the top on this counter here? The top wick is currently 25. TP is gonna be down here for around like 16. You can probably fill the range too potentially. But you're looking at anywhere from 46 to like 44 for targets here, and you have at least like a 16-50 pip range of vantage point before you can go break even, because it's all clean traffic, right? So that isn't too bad off the 1H. Yeah, may have sell stops or chat. Current count stops actually. Current count stops. May have sell stops in the flip of this counter here off the 1 hour counter close. Let's see. Because right now stops are like 27. If it re-breaks the highs, we just erase the idea and call it a day probably. But if you flip bearish here after creating a top wick, especially after we've opened here, we should with the volume here, we should be able to come down to fill this like minimum for 15 and then run towards maybe even like 16, 40, 46 levels. This support cell left hand side here isn't too bad. I think I'll have to. Gonna have to go with 10 lots here, not my 20s. If you re-break the highest, chat, we'll just delete the idea. But the whole idea here is with the opening of this 1 hour candle, and with the volume we have on the opening, especially opening no bottom wick, you flip bearish here, you should be able to come down and fill the wick and fill the ranges. Obviously, as long as it respects the 1 hour high, this thing is ideally could come down here for the 1 hour range 1 fake out. But let's see. I don't want to have too big of stops. That's the thing. Right now, stops are like 30 pips. If it re-breaks the highs, we just delete. Yeah. What did you do? Opened up with no bottom wick. Nice. Just popped up. Yeah, GG's buys are pretty clean on the 4H too. You have range going up all the way through into like 158, 170. It's just there's no bottom wick for you to have like logical stops, right? Yeah, breaking the highs again. We're gonna delete the sell stops. Unfortunately, that might honestly, chat, that might be the day, to be honest. Because if you look at a 4H candle, if this wasn't the push coming down here, if you look at a 4H candle, look where the 4H closed. The 4H closed bullish here, right? It closed bullish above this range to the left. It's kind of just hovering in this area right now. It has no bottom wick as well. And it's a bullish candle. I mean, it could definitely put a wick to drive up, don't get me wrong. But I won't be taking any buys until you break above 65.5 anyways. And for that to happen, you need a bottom wick first. So you're probably expecting price to drive down here. That probably won't come until like 9:30, maybe 10 for all that to form and close above. And if you're looking for sells, I'm only looking for sells until like before the 4 hour flip, or before the 4 hour low, because if you break this low, there's a high chance price will create a bottom wick to drive back up or to just hover in this range here. So if this wasn't the sells that I got, then I might just call it a day here, to be honest. There's just nothing that I'm looking forward to aside from that push that we potentially could have had at 9 a.m. Right? And the reason we deleted was because stops were just wild. So we're gonna call it a day, to be honest. I mean, I think we all did pretty well today. You know, Asian session was pretty clean. London was pretty clean. I think we all could agree with that. I know it's kind of early. You know, you guys not want to call it a day, but if you think about it, it's like we might not get position shifts at 10. And if I already have a decent day today, I don't want to steal at 10. Just sticking there a loss at 10. You know what I mean? Y'all jumping up early, lady? Well, Q4, there's no need to stay like long, you know. There's no need to stay to like 10, because Q4 typically, that's when you get like volume dying down quite a bit. Obviously right now it doesn't show that because you have a shit ton of volume during these past couple of weeks, but eventually Q4 will slow down. So there's no reason for us to stay until 10 a.m. every day. You know what I mean? I want to get my trades in at 8, 9, and then call it a day about like 9:30 for Q4. Those buys are clean though. The ones that some of you guys caught there. That was the only thing that I saw that was decent today, aside from this 4 hour flip. That's about it. Now stops are wide. 38, 35 pips. How long you guys staying for, Wix? I know Marcus done trading. He was done at like 7 a.m. today. How are you, Wix?
I would be okay to, we're finishing up here. I mean, if I see something later, but I doubt I'm gonna trade.
How about this? We do a Wordo and we come back. But I don't think I'm staying past like 9:15, 9:30.
We do a Wordle, half the fucking Zooming coming back. I mean, half the YouTubing.
We're gonna do a Wordle here, right, chat? We'll be right back.
Don't go nowhere.
We'll be right back. Trade.
You got one. Oh no, there's no E. Thought there was an E.
Me too. I was like, damn, no E. I got
Shard.
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 Right. No R.
She.
Shape.
No D.
No D. No E. What the?
Oh yeah, D.
Bland. Yeah, bland. BLAND. No vowels, but
That would have been a
we got
wild
it now.
guess. You got that
Nice.
one.
All right. Bald.
Howled or something. Oh no, it can't be.
What?
Like
It could
ALD.
be ALD, yeah. So it's gonna be like it could be UALD.
Bald. Oh no. Mauled. Nah, the Eagle's there. The Eagle's here. Like, what would make sense?
It could be L first.
Yeah, isn't there? That's something else. Yeah, I was thinking that too, but could be two A's too. Possibility.
I think it's gonna be ALD. Could be. What could it be? L.
AID, ALD. I think it's like T.
Oh, AI. It could be AID.
Then the L would have to be first.
Yeah, that's tough.
BLAID. Is that a word? No.
I think it has to be ALD, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be ALD as well.
Something H, CH, SH.
I've gone through every single one of those in my head.
Mauled. Mauled.
UALD.
Yeah, UALD.
Is shawl the word? Like a shawl? You shawled.
Let's guess that actually.
I don't think that's a word. I think it's a LLED. Yeah. What else could be the after A? Realistically, other than I. WD. Gald. G. UAL. T. I don't know. Made that up.
Gald's a word. Nope.
It sounds right. GH. GO.
Could be AU, right? AU.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know any words like
So
that.
then we have L and then AUD. L would have
The L first. I can't think of a single letter that goes second.
It would, maybe it's a vowel also.
Push that together.
So we try with two A's. I don't think there can't even be two A's if there's an L, right? Or A something ALD.
Miami.
Mimic.
Assault. ASALD. A appalled. Appalled. No, that's not how you spell
No.
appalled. I know it's a
Six
word,
letters.
but
Allowed.
that's not bad.
Oh wait, is that a word?
A walled. Has to be an L.
Oh yeah, L. A walled. Appalled. 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 No.
QU.
A Peter.
You can't spell
QUA.
like this, right?
QUALD. Qualled.
Qualled. That sounds about right.
Imagine. Look.
Quad.
Has to be an L. If you use Q.
Paul. No.
Hey yo.
Slow down.
Your brain thinks too fast.
You
Slow
typed
down,
it.
guys.
Placebo. Possibility.
What the fuck?
Puppets.
Bro, it's 5 letters.
He said
Giving
puppets.
us.
No, I'm trying to say like the P.
He's doing an exercise.
The
He's trying
P
to
you
get his
asked could have
brain
been
going.
anything, man. Rev.
Could there be a Y in here?
Why?
Or
Why
an
is it
F?
crooked
I
letter?
was thinking something like this, like, oh, but now it can't be.
Let's just,
L,
let's
bro.
just stick with the
L.
ALD. Let's stick with ALD. What possible word goes here? There's gonna be one. We just don't know it. We tried Chald.
Quald?
Let's see. We tried that.
You did?
Yeah. Chald? I don't know. I keep thinking of like with an M, like mauled.
Have we tried CH and SH, both of them?
I think we tried SH. Did we try PH? Bald?
This?
There's absolutely,
Yeah.
there's absolutely no skill involved right now. Absolutely none. We're not using any skill. Maybe to press a button.
P.
The extent of
Oh,
the
how about
story.
like MILD? Like meowed, peowed, qowed.
You're gonna have a cramp in your mouth if you keep saying random words.
Meow.
Meow.
Yowed,
Meow.
yowed, yowed.
Sounds like a fucking Volkswagen driving by. Meow.
I wonder if it's something easy that we're just like missing. Could it be like a Z or an X?
Cold. Cold.
Or it might be here forever.
Bro, this is a hard word, though, man. Ain't no joke.
J. Be a J. I'm trying to think of like the crazier letters here.
I think we could start with an A as well.
Yeah, we tried like a walled.
Did we try JUALD?
What the fuck? God help us. I was about
No.
to say, what the hell language is that? I think it starts with an L too. Maybe like
Luade, Puade, Muade, Kuade.
there's no consonant that can go after L. Y. L-Y.
XY or some shit.
No, there's no X after L.
Could be. Thanks. What is this? This is like Twitch language, bro.
Yeah, that's the wingdings on Microsoft Word.
Bro,
Maybe
I'm
like
just trying to trade.
L-I-A, liard, I-R.
Oh. LMAO.
L-I-A, W-D.
Could be two eyes.
I was thinking like AA.
I'm thinking 2 odds, 2 A's. Yeah, like it has to be, bro. It has to be.
I'm thinking of words that like look like this, like myriad. L-O-A. L-O-A? Did we try that?
Is this a word? Mauled?
I think we tried that.
Oh no, A
We
can't go
do
there.
that.
Ah.
Did we try L? What did I just say? L-O-A. Something. S. There could be an S there. Loast.
Could be a U.
Toast.
Luau.
L-O-A-U-D. Luaud.
Luau. Try it. Fuck it.
L-U-A?
I'm thinking L.
U-D.
L-U-A or L-O-A.
And then what?
U-D.
Something. Luaud.
Or just do all A's. Fuck it.
Hey.
Letter by letter.
Lad. Mild.
Mild.
Meowdy.
Imagine.
All right, Zoom chat. Where are you at? Help us out here.
Zoom chat has not said a word.
There's only
Zoom chat's dropping
There's
viewers.
only 8 people in Zoom. 8 other people in Zoom. Reza. Come on.
No, at this point, I don't even want anyone else in here. That's it. Because if they come in and guess it,
I want us to be over.
I want the credit here.
Let's
I
go
want it to be
doing.
over.
Okay.
9:30.
I'm calling it a day. I think I'm gonna call that a day. What did this thing do today?
Oh, polled. P-O-A-L-D. I made that up. I don't think that's a word.
POA?
P-O-A. I'm thinking like would, like woulda, shoulda, coulda.
L-E-A-P-T. Leaped.
Hold. Hold works, right?
Poade.
LD. Try O-A-L-D. P-O-A-L-D. And then try W-O-A-L-D. I don't know. Like, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
Bro, what the hell is this?
Bro,
Okay,
that
so-
helped us 0.
No,
You
because we
got
know,
us
at least we know
nowhere,
the L
man.
is.
You got us nowhere.
I made up a word and got us nowhere. No, I got that helped. That helped. All right, so it's gonna be. There's got to be. There doesn't have to be another vowel. Damn, I did something. Feel incredible right now. P U. I think it's I-A-L. I don't know why.
You won't do shit.
What? Uh-huh.
Come on. Turn that down.
F-I. U.
Field. Field.
Yeah,
Field. Field. Meowed. Meowed.
I think it could be maybe with an X.
Duow, puow, muow. Yeah, just say shit. Just say shit until something makes sense.
UP, you appalled.
Appalled.
Maybe something like that. We tried appalled. You yelled at me.
We did? We tried this?
Yeah. You're like, it's not 6 letters.
Oh no, because appalled. Yeah, appalled is different. I yelled. I'm out. Okay.
Oh, like Uvalde. Like Uvalde.
I called.
RIP. UV.
UV?
Yeah, UV.
Avowed.
No, U.
Oh, you. Sorry, I'm getting my letters mixed up now.
Did it work?
You vowed? This can't be that hard now, right? We narrowed it down
Avowed?
so much. This is so many
Ivy?
vowels, bro.
Like IV.
Moud.
Try IV. Or I.
Piowed.
This guy always puts the words that make no sense.
This is skill, bro.
I'm like, oh, like a consonant? He's like, no, piowed.
Yo, what could it be? We can't get this wrong. There's no way. Like, oh, how about double L, bro? Like, we tried off that, right? No.
I feel like there's some random letter like X, Z, Q. Ooh, quail, like a quail egg.
I think we did that.
No.
Oh, like yeah, we did.
Cloud. Cloud.
Could it be like IZ, like something like that? Isolde.
Scald. That's C.
Yes.
Oh,
try
how about
scald.
2 A's?
No,
try
Scald.
Scald.
Scald's the word. 100%. I know
Scald.
Scald's the word.
What the fuck does this mean?
That's where that life experience comes in.
What life experience you go through, Wix? Let's see. Wix and I went through injure with very hot liquid or steam.
Bruh.
Damn.
I've never heard of that word in my life.
Hey, you gotta read more books.
Bro, for a fact.
that 5 minute
right
at night
there.
ain't working, ain't cutting it. We gotta.
No, bro. I need to wake up.
We lost 400 viewers to that word though.
Yo, someone came in the
Damn.
chat and just goes, SMC is better.
Yeah,
I didn't think of it that way, O'Brien. Like scalding hot. I feel like I've only ever say scalding hot, but I've like never said the word scald. You know what I mean? I said like the whole phrase.
This is what happens when Marcos doesn't cheat.
Facts.
Your hacks. The sensor find your hacks or
My
something?
hacks. My Cronus got nerfed. They nerfed my aimbot. Scald is a water type Pokemon. God damn. I need to play more Pokemon.
Need to play less Pokemon.
No, nothing's wrong with SMC. We're
God
just
fucking
laughing
help us.
because this is when we hop off, but we're just laughing because someone just said a randomly. Like, hey, you the one that brought the smoke on SMC. We're just chilling here. I
You can do whatever the fuck you want. If you're making money, you're making money. We're just vibing, bro.
Yeah, we have no say on SMC.
Fucking
man.
hell. Good job. Touch grass, man.
Don't touch my grass. Man.
The grass is always green on the
You're
other
not on my
side.
grass, but you can touch someone else's grass.
Well, time for us to call it a day, guys, because the 4 has no bond wick here. And this is what I mentioned too. Like I'm like, yo, we can definitely get buys here, but you need a bond wick here first. That won't come to 9:30. 9:30 comes with the move already went up. So, like, I don't think I'm gonna have any positions yet for the rest of the day. GG went up too, filled the range. I think that's it, man. I think that's it, guys. Time to call that a day. Move on for tomorrow. You know, we'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Don't be late. We'll be here right on time. Marcus and Wick say, what the fuck going on? Alright, chat.
Our stream plane has been hijacked.
Marco sounds hella salty. Every trading methods has loads of successful traders. Isn't that what it just said?
That's what he just said,
Stop being
bro.
salty,
This is
dog.
why he
You're
doesn't
just
come to
salty.
the streams, guys,
Yeah,
because
I'm going
you
back to
guys.
I'm going back to my little hole where all the normal people live.
Yeah, stream any games? Nah, I haven't been playing any games. I'm waiting for
You got games on your phone?
This phone, I can definitely play games on this phone. I feel so good now. I can play games on my phone again. All right,
New
chat.
phone, new me.
You got games on your phone?
New phone, who this?
Chat. Have a good, beautiful day today. I'm gonna call it a day. Today we did pretty well. Again, if you're with me during the Asian and London in the channels, you would have been up a decent amount today. A good full amount. Yeah, nice 30 pips, 30 whopping pips basically, or 25. But yeah, chat. I think that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. Catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. As always, tomorrow is a Friday, so last day of the week. Don't mess your week up. It's been a great week, and let's finish off strong. Let's finish off October strong too. Tomorrow's last day of October. All right, so or September.
Oh, yo, free shameless plug for Asian session.
Yes.
Join us tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time, for the final session of the week, final session of the month for Asian. See where this month closes up, and we'll finish with some vibes in the
Join the Discord for notifications. They don't miss a stream.
Any plugs, Michaels?
Any plugs? I'll be live all day.
You just ask me live. 8:02 Eastern.
I'll literally be live all day.
Asian session. That's right. Green, be there and be first, and you might get wrenched.
We're hitting a new schedule where there's a devious stream live from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. So you can just spend your entire life with us.
Hey, Mario's got the middle. Wilson got the ending. Nice. Who's doing London? Need a new devious member.
We do need a London. Stop loss matters.
All right, chat. Have a good day. Peace out. Love you guys. If you guys caught that.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace out. Fuck on that play.
We do not care.
Yeah.
It's my only sound. I need to get more.
We do not care.
We
do not care.
We not care. Hold on. Don't know what to play, yo. I'm putting on shuffle mode. Whatever songs comes on, chat. Well, okay. So I have a huge playlist on Spotify. I have tons of songs, right? I'm gonna put on shuffle mode, and whatever song comes up will be your life today. All right, you're gonna find your love today, bro.
I'm more than just an option.
Hey, hey, hey.
Refuse to be forgotten.
Hey, hey, hey.
I took a chance with my heart.
Hey, hey, hey.
And I feel it taking over. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I bet if I give all my love, then nothing's gonna tear us apart. I'm more than just a number. I doubt you'll find another. So every single summer, I'll be the one that you remember. And I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving.
Hey, Heartful Pain, thank you for a 10, bro. Thank you for a 10, brother. Appreciate you.
I better find your heart. I bet if I give all my love, then nothing's gonna tear us apart. It's more than just a mission. You hear but you don't listen. You better pay attention and get what you've been missing. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I bet if I give all my love, then nothing's gonna tear us apart. Too many times I've been wrong, I guess.
Alright, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.